So, let us begin. Hello again, everybody in chat. Hello, everybody in the VODs. Hello. We return with episode 12 of Curse of Strahd, where the players have made it to Castle Ravenloft. Not by their wanting, but they are here nonetheless. Last week, the last episode we had, the gang was in the ruins of Berez, where they fought the old witch known as Baba Lysaga. They met with Esmeralda, who is a woman that they learned is a protege of Rudolf van Richten, the famous vampire hunter, who they also previously met. So Esmeralda has agreed to join them, as they have all kind of realized they have the same interests in mind, which is defeating Strahd. Meanwhile, they also are still bringing along Ismark and Irina with them, who Irina is learning more and more about her origin of why Strahd is obsessed with her. And it has something to do with the fact that she has the same image of Tatiana, Strahd's one true love. Though Irina has no recollection of her past, of like she was born and lived as a child. She knows all, her entire life. She's never had any recollection or connection to this woman, Tatiana, that she knows of. And so this has been a bit of an identity crisis for her. The players learned that there was also another incarnation of Tatiana in Berez that, again, has a striking resemblance to Irina. So it's been a bit of an eye-opener for everybody. After they defeated Baba Lysaga, and they did so rather smoothly, and her creeping hut, they did a little bit more searching around the ruins of Berez, and they encountered a mansion, a ruins mansion. Upon entering the mansion, Thurkarel, our rogue, was the first to enter. He was possessed by a very distressed ghost. The ghost possessed him, and he failed his check for possession, and walked into a teleportation circle. And as he walked through, the rest of the party decided what they wanted to do. They weren't just going to leave Thurkarel wherever he was. At the time, they had no idea where this teleportation circle led to. They weren't just going to stand there. So they all went in, including Ismark, Irina, and Esmeralda. This teleportation circle, or this teleportation orb, whatever it was, brought them to none other than Castle Ravenloft, where they walked right into the study. And to re-describe the area for everybody, this is where we are right now, so if you guys want to go ahead and put your tokens, I'll put Esmeralda, Ismark, Irina, there's a lot of us here. They enter into this room, and a blazing hearth fire fills the room with rolling waves of red and amber light. The walls are lined with ancient books and tomes, their leather covers well-oiled and preserved through careful use. All is in order here. The stone floor is concealed beneath a thick, luxurious rug. In the center of the room is a large, low table, waxed and polished to a mirror finish. Even the poker stand next to the blazing fireplace is polished. Large, overstuffed divans and couches, are arranged about the room. 2 chairs of burgundy color wood with padded leather seats and back cushions face the hearth. A huge painting hangs over the mantelpiece in a heavy gilded frame. The rolling firelight illuminates the carefully rendered portrait, and the portrait is a portrait of a woman, and I'll go ahead and show. And they did see this when they first entered. So the first thing that you all noticed is this portrait of a woman, and she looks exactly like Irina. And as their eyes glaze down after looking at this portrait, this magnificent portrait, their eyes glaze down and they see none other than Strahd sitting in a chair in front of the hearth, reading a book. He closes the book and greets them all. He mentions that it's rude for the group to ignore his initial invitation, inviting them to the castle for dinner. As he did give them an invitation a few sessions ago, but the party had made some choices to take care of other things first, and they did inform him of that. Nonetheless, Strahd greets them and invites them to dinner. With the snap of a finger, this visage disappears, and they suddenly hear the sound echoing throughout this entire castle. They hear the sound of an organ slowly but surely playing. And what do you guys want to do in this room? You have your friend Thurkarel, who is still possessed by this ghost.
Yeah, what is he doing?
So, the ghost actually does begin to speak to you all, and as you listen, it's not Thurkarel. Thurkarel opens his mouth, but it's not his voice that you hear. You hear the voice of this ghost. We must find him. We must take revenge. Oh, thanks for the bits. For what he has done. For what he has done to me and my family. We must take revenge. He doesn't attack anybody.
What?
He just says that. What would you guys like to do?
Okay, and he's not running away or anything like that right away either.
Nope.
Okay, that's good. What did Strahd do to your family?
He murdered all of us. He murdered everybody, and now I've brought you all here to take revenge.
Tora's kind of sitting there empathizing with the Thurkarel possessed. Is it Thurkarel? Some of us have the same goals in mind for the same reasons. If you leave our friend's body, we can take revenge together.
Yes, I think my friend would like his body back to be able to help you in your goal.
Roll a persuasion check. Whomever wants to, either Gizzard or Torhas,
Okay.
and you can roll
I
at
will go
you can roll at advantage because the two of you are trying to convince this ghost.
Okay, cool. I will roll. Yeah.
Yeah. You even better.
17.
Give me one moment. So the ghost, it doesn't say anything initially as you guys say these words.
Is this Ganon's
Yes?
power? Okay, I was like, I'm recognizing this
Yes.
music.
Yeah. There's a reason I'm playing this, because you do hear an organ throughout.
Tracy just went on organ kick this last week.
Yes! Okay, sorry. Oh, what? Let me just pull up the ghost stat block again really quick. I forgot to pull that up. All the other stuff.
Lot to manage. Feel it.
Yes.
I should move that real quick.
I'm just gonna roll something. Okay. The ghost heeds your words, and I shall do as you say. If you settle a vow, if you vow to me that you will do these things, otherwise I will come back for you all. You must seek revenge. You must not leave until you get revenge.
You must not leave? I mean, well, I vow that we shall not leave this land until your revenge is met. Maybe not the castle, but the land for sure.
Roll another persuasion check.
Okay.
As you're bartering with this.
18.
Okay.
Really concerned that Gizzard is doing really well on all of these right now.
I'm not even that well, though. I rolled a 10 and a 12. It's just I have a +7 persuasion.
That's the ghost. Or that's not the ghost, actually. But I just wanted... This is so cool that you can display stuff on D&D Beyond, like, here.
Yeah.
Oh, can I just point out, by the way, I'm slightly concerned that Tracy said she was going to roll dice, but I didn't see anything in the chat. So
Yes.
Are you rolling, like, real dice right now?
No,
I'm confused.
so another thing with Beyond 20 is if you roll on a stat block, it does only to the GM, which
Okay.
I don't...
Good. Tracy can always send us screenshots later if she wants to mess with us.
I mean, it's on stream anyway.
Yeah,
but
it's...
I was concerned that you were going to be rolling, like, real dice here so that we can know what was going on. I'm like, oh no.
Yeah,
That's
no,
DM's prerogative, bro.
yeah. I personally don't mind showing the dice rolls, but yeah, this Beyond 20 makes life easier, so unfortunately, you guys won't be able to see my rolls.
Yeah. I mean,
There might be a
It's
setting.
more
I
tension,
hide
more
my
stress.
rolls, yeah.
Barovia stressful.
It is.
I had my rolls as a DM, but usually that's because I'm being nice to my players. It's like, ooh, that one crit. That's like 3 crits in a row. No, that last one's not gonna be a crit then.
Yeah.
Wait, is it to DM only for skill checks? Or is it because I was rolling
For
weapons.
monster stat blocks, I think.
Yeah, for
Yeah.
monster stat blocks, it's to GM.
Oh, interesting. I didn't notice that
I'm sure
yesterday.
you can. I'm sure there's probably a setting that you can change
Probably.
if you wanted to. But
I just tested it. I basically just sent Tracy a random DM
Yep.
from
Basically.
Avernus.
Yeah. Okay, so the
Anyway.
ghost, after Gizzard says this, yes, you must make a vow to me now. You. And Torhas raises his hand and points to you, Gizzard. You must make this vow. Swear it on your honor. Swear it on your life.
I swear we shall get revenge for you on Strahd before we leave this land.
Trust me, we want to.
Okay.
Or I want to.
The ghost does then leave the body of Torhas as you see your friend.
Or wait,
Or sorry, not Torhas, Thurkarel. He leaves the ghost of
is also
Torhas.
possessed. We just found out.
No, he leaves the body of Thurkarel.
Awas was at one point.
And you see it float up. It looks down at you all. It's an older man, actually, what the ghost looks like. For context, it's actually the old burgomaster of Berez. And he looks down at you all. You must complete this. You must! And he yells this and begins to fly away.
Before you leave, Mr. Ghost, what was your name?
Let me double check what his name is. His name
Bobson.
is... Ulrich? Ulrich. The burgomaster. My name is Laszlo Ulrich.
Oh, I see what they did there.
What, is that from something?
It's very close to Lars Ulrich of Metallica.
Oh. Oh, that's actually... D&D does all these little, like, hints to things. They do a lot with Jarlaxle in Waterdeep that I like always freak out about, but I didn't know that. That's funny. Yes, his name is Laszlo Ulrich, and he begins to fly away.
And now, free to the ghost, I turn.
Yes.
Party. I say, I am sorry. It is my greed that has led us here. But perhaps before we are ready.
I'm actually glad that worked because Toros is gonna give him the potion of quote unquote healing to see if that would work.
The next time you go and run into a spooky castle by yourself, I'm not following.
Fair enough.
So, where do we go? There's a door here, I'm assuming. And
yes.
Here and here.
You know what? I should have downloaded that freaking flowchart. Yes, there is a door here, here, here,
Oh, I didn't see that one.
and here.
Okay.
Big double door, though.
These are double doors, right?
Yep, that's a big double door.
Well, should we
Did
go
Strahd,
and
like teleport away?
have dinner?
So you guys actually don't even see the teleportation circle that was that brought you here. The runes and everything. There's nothing on the ground indicating a place of
Can I peek?
teleportation.
Can I peek under the rug?
Yes. Let's see.
Sure.
It's a pretty big rug. You don't see anything underneath the rug, but you are taken aback by Strahd's beautiful collection of books. There could be like thousands of books and tomes in here.
Thousands? Jesus.
In any titles in Elvish?
Roll me a d12. Four. You do see some historical texts that have that are written in Elvish. They look like they seem to be written by the Dusk Elves of Barovia. The history of the Dusk Elves.
Well, should we find our way to the dining room, or what's our plan here? Are we going to entertain Strahd?
We'll have much of a choice, do we?
I don't know. Anybody else have feedback?
We must be cautious here. There's not just Strahd we have to worry about.
I haven't heard
What?
you at all yet so far. Pan.
Yeah.
Hello?
Oh, there you are.
There we go.
I think my mic wasn't working.
That's why I brought it up.
Yeah.
Like, I feel like you probably would have said something.
I know. I was just saying that I'm just concerned that we're here on Strahd's terms, and just flashing back to my encounter with Strahd and just saying we're just in a lot more danger than any of us really, I think, can grasp right now.
We also have Rado to worry about. I might be saying that wrong, but his second in command, the Dusk Elf.
Yeah.
Yes, that is true. I'm not sure how much I like having Ismark and Irina here with us.
I
Yeah,
don't really think we have a choice.
Irina looks terrified as she's not taken her eyes off of this portrait of Tatiana. Esmeralda speaks up. I don't want to entertain him either, but if we maybe play along with his game, we can find something, a weak point or something to
Maybe
a
take him
moment
by
of
surprise.
yes, a moment of opportunity. If we He may expect us to immediately resist, but perhaps we play along with his foolish game.
Yeah. Toros is gonna peek at the south door. He's not gonna open it, but he's gonna kind of put his ear up to it, see if he hears anything. I closed my character sheet accidentally.
Roll me a perception check.
Oh, 7.
You
Solid 3.
You don't hear anything in this room.
Well, which way should we head first?
There doesn't seem to be anything over this way. Or it's quiet.
So it seems quiet that way? Well,
Yeah, he nods.
I mean, unless any of you know how to know your way to the dining room. Anyone? Kind of look around.
No.
They'll look around and be like, come to think of it, I'm not even sure where we are right now.
Do any of the books say like history of Castle Ravenloft or anything, or like the construction of Castle Ravenloft or anything like that?
Yeah, are there any like blueprints?
No, a lot of this text is just educational in nature. You don't see anything with maps or blueprints. Yeah. You see, just glancing at it, you see maybe some theological texts, a book that is the Devil We Know, which you've seen that book before, an alchemist tome, Bestiary of Strange Beasts, a book of exotic recipes, a guide to fine wines. But yeah, nothing that like stands out as like, oh, this could be something incredibly useful or a map of sorts.
Okay.
We haven't gotten a rest, right?
I believe we had a short rest
Yeah, I
after
think just a short rest.
Pablo Saga.
Toros is slowly losing his patience, so he's gonna be like kind of walking towards the double doors.
Yeah,
Okay.
Gizzard will say, well, if he does kill us, I'd rather do it with a full belly. Let's try to find the dining room, and I'll kind of like hold my snout up and try to sniff and see if I smell any food anywhere. Follow my nose.
Roll me a perception check.
6.
Oh my god.
It's hard to tell. You don't really smell food coming from any of these doors.
Alright, well. I don't smell anything. I'm gonna start just going eeny, meeny, miny, mo. Catch big lizard by its toe. 1, 2, 3, 4. I'm just gonna roll a d4.
1, 2, 3, 4. There's 5 rooms, by the way.
Wait, 5?
There's
there 4 doors?
1, 2,
Yeah.
3, 4.
So there's 4 doors,
1,
right?
2, 3. Oh, sorry. The double doors. Yeah, sorry. There's 4 doors. Sorry. So 3?
Yeah, so I think I would have gone from top left to right, kind of like reading a book, so I'd say this one was probably number 3. So yeah, I'll start heading towards.
Okay. You guys open up the doors, the double doors here, and you enter a room. Reveal this. You enter a bedchamber. Sweet smells waft from this delicately lit room. A great arched window along the west wall is covered by heavy red draperies, their gold tassels glinting in the light of 3 candelabras sitting atop small tables in the room. Tall white candles burn with a bright, steady light. A large bed, canopied by silk curtains, sits with its headboard against the north wall. Carved into the headboard with great skill is a large Z. Lying amid the velvet satin sheets and bedclothes is a young woman in a nightgown. One of her dainty slippers has fallen to the floor bed's foot, and the young woman looks like this. She looks at you all with these doe eyes and, oh, hello. I wasn't expecting any visitors.
We weren't expecting being in this house.
Oh, well, are you here for dinner?
Torhas looks to Gizzard.
We were invited, yes.
Oh, lovely. That's great. I'll see you there.
Could you lead us to the dining room?
Yeah, sure. I can lead you to the
Ravenloft.
dining room. Of course. What's your all's name?
Torhas.
Torhas. And you?
Gizzard.
Gizzard.
I am Derkarel.
Thurkarel.
What is your name, little girl?
My name? My name's Gertruda.
Why does that name sound familiar?
That's
I
Mad
know.
Mary. That's Mad Mary's daughter, right?
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I think so, but I don't know if I'd remember that in character. I think
Torhas
I feel like that's super familiar. Been
Are
through
you-
so much.
I'd address her. Are you from the town of Barovia?
Yeah, I'm from Barovia.
Why are you here?
Because
What
I want to
led
be
you here?
I want to be here.
How did you come to be here, though?
I just decided to come to the castle. You know, I wanted to make a life for my own and not live with my mother, so I decided to come here.
So you just walked by yourself?
Yeah. And Strahd found me, and now I'm here. Isn't this room so nice? And she like kind of gets up and she goes to, you know, put on more of like presentable like a robe over her nightgown and tidies up her hair a bit and begins kind of like dancing a little bit around the room, like just without a care in the world.
Do you think your mother were? Do you think your mother would be worried if she knew where you are?
Oh, she shouldn't worry. I'm doing so much better here now. She doesn't have to worry about me. And I'll just use that as Gertruda for now. Now come, we should go. We should go to dinner now. I'll lead the way.
Yes, please. Kind of step back.
And she'll, walk into a room here. Let me just double check. I think this is the way. Even her, like, I think, you know, I sometimes get lost in this big castle. 1 second. And, yeah. Man, there's a DM's Guild flowchart, and I really should have just bought it, because, like, it'll just, yeah. 1 second. Where does this take you to? I'm so confused. Oh, okay, I think... Okay, I think this is where it takes you. Regardless, this is where we're going. Okay.
While she's like kind of walking around trying to figure out which door's right, Torhas is also gonna ask, "Do you know which doors lead to the exit in case we have an emergency? I have things to deal with sometimes."
Yeah, I can show you the main foyer and exit. It's kind of along the way anyway. And
Perfect.
she leads you guys down a like kind of narrow spiral staircase here. and the staircase leads to
Map 23 of 50.
basically. I really hope this is right, but we're just gonna. It leads down a few flights, and there's kind of an alcove, a grand landing. And so there's an alcove at the spiral staircase, and then there's massive stairs that descend, and they're like 20 feet wide by 40 feet long. Stone arches support a ceiling covered with frescoes 20 feet overhead. The frescoes depict armored knights on horseback, their finer features faded beyond recognition. Dust floats in the air here. At the end of the south wall, a staircase rises into darkness. So that's where you guys just came from, the spiral staircase. Between the staircases are twin alcoves, each one containing a standing suit of armor covered with dark stains. Each suit of armor clutches a mace. The business end, which is shaped like a dragon's head. Words engraved on the arches above the suits of armor have been scratched out. Yeah. So that's kind of like an alcove that is like leads to these stairs that descend down. So as you guys descend down the stairs, you end up in a great entry room. And it looks like this. Put this down here. Okay. Oop. Okay, so cobwebs stretch between the columns that support the vaulted ceiling of a great dusty hall, dimly lit by sputtering torches in iron scones. The torches cast odd shadows across the faces of 8 stone gargoyles, squatting motionlessly at the rim of the domed ceiling. It's like a domed ceiling. Cracked and faded ceiling frescoes are covered by decay. Double doors of bronze stand closed to the east. So there's those double doors there. To the north. I guess that might actually be north. To the north, a wide... Oh, yeah, this is where you guys... To the north, a wide staircase climbs into darkness, where you guys are. A lit hallway to the south contains another set of bronze doors, through which you hear...
The staircase went like that.
Yeah.
I know, is there music?
So north would be that way.
Yes, there is music. You might have to refresh. So, as you guys... Oh, or if you're talking about if you hear music in-game or out of game?
In-game.
You do, actually. So as you are making your way
both,
down,
yeah,
as you're making your way down, the sound of majestic organ tones does become much more prominent. And Gizzard, you do smell the smell of delicious food even closer than you did before. As you guys, as Gertruda leads you guys down the stairs, including Esmeralda and Irina this whole time has been silent. She's just been kind of like standing next to her brother cautiously looking around. Esmeralda also kind of taking in everything. Gertruda leads you down, and so the entrance is this way, and she points. That's the entrance to the castle. And as you guys head down the stairs and approach the center, you see another figure. An elf with brown skin and long black hair descends the wide... Or, I guess he doesn't descend. He stands at the bottom of the staircase, quiet as a cat. He wears a gray cloak over black studded leather armor and has a polished scimitar hanging from his belt. "My master is expecting you," he says. And this is what he looks like.
Oh, this is the spoiler from earlier.
Yep. And I see you've brought Gertruda with you as well. Lovely.
She kind of invited herself along, yes. She did show us the way down here, though, which was very kind.
Very well. Now, would you all like to follow me? And he extends a hand graciously and does an about face and begins walking to room down here.
Did Katruda make note of which one was the exit already?
Yeah, she pointed to this this way
one?
here.
Sorry.
Yeah.
Kind of glance my eyes in that direction as we walk past.
Yeah. And let me know.
Kind of studying it as well.
Yeah, if anybody wants to do anything, Gertruda's kind of just casually walking to the door. Rahadin opens it. Is there anything anybody would like to do in this room?
Just making note of the gargoyles and all that.
Okay. All right. So Rahadin stands in front of the door, opens it graciously for all of you, and you enter into this room.
I'm gonna hang back with Arena and Ismark as we walk forward.
Yeah, they are like so hesitant. Esmeralda kind of goes up with the rest of you, but Irina.
I'm gonna tell Ismark and Arena to stay close to me.
Ismark says, if he tries to do anything to her, I will not allow it. I will kill him.
Go through me.
So then, so they kind of stay in the back here too. And all right, so you guys enter into this room. The dining hall. So, 3 enormous crystal chandeliers brilliantly illuminate this magnificent chamber. Pillars of stone stand against dull white marble walls, supporting the ceiling. In the center of the room, a long, heavy table is covered with fine white satin cloth. The table is laden with many delicate and delectable foods. Roasted beast, basted in a savory sauce, roots and herbs of every taste, and sweet fruits and vegetables. Places are set for each of you with fine, delicate china and silver. At each place, a crystal goblet filled with an amber liquid with a delicate, tantalizing fragrance. At the center of the far west wall, between floor-to-ceiling mirrors, stands a massive organ. Its pipes blare out a thunderous melody that speaks in its tone of greatness and despair. Seated at the organ, facing away from you, a single caped figure pounds the keys in raptured ecstasy. The figure suddenly stops. As a deep silence falls over the dining hall, it slowly turns to you. And it is none other than Strahd von Zarevich, who greets you all. Do you guys take a seat?
Taurus would stand next to the seat, maybe pull it out a bit, but he's not going to sit.
Okay.
I will take a seat.
Okay. You can go ahead and position wherever. Esmeralda will kind of also, like, she'll sit across from you, Thurkarel, on the other side. Gertruda sits right up at the front. She'll be, like, right here. Irina and Ismark will slowly enter in, but they're not going to take seats.
Gizzard will take a seat at the end of the table there.
Okay. As you all kind of get yourself situated in the room, the organ stops playing. You see Strahd staring at all of you. He greets you all and says again, "Well, you're here for dinner, and I'm glad that you could make it, even if you didn't want to be here. You know, I even had a carriage waiting. outside of the Wizard of the winery, waiting to pick you up and deliver you to the castle, but I see that doesn't even matter. You all made your way right to me, whether you wanted to or not. Now, the reason I've brought you all here. As you know, as we've met many times thus far, here in the land, I am Lord of Barovia and Master of Ravenloft. I am Strahd von Zarevich, and you carry an item that is not yours to possess. And though you shall wish otherwise, perhaps, you now have my full and complete attention. And he looks over at Irina. It appears you are all guided here by... And he pulls out something from his hand. He pulls out a card. And it looks very similar to the Taroka cards that you all had previously gotten from Madame Eva. He throws it to the ground. Yes, brought here by fate. What a fascinating concept. For time eternal, I believed myself to be the master of everything in my life, before and after my ascension into the night. Outsiders have come and died. Tatiana, she has come and died again, and now she is here. And you all have brought her right here to me, and we will have a special occasion for this evening. And he looks at each of one of you, starting with you, Thurkarel. He looks over. He walks closer to the table. Actually, let me pull up the... I have a mini... Oh, I didn't upload it. No, did I? Hold on. 1 second. I thought I had it. He walks closer to the table and sits at the head of the table here. And 1 sec, I have an actual token for Strahd, and I thought I uploaded it, but apparently not. Where are you, token?
Rip.
I will have to pull it up.
What are you looking for?
I had uploaded a token to Roll20 that's a Strahd specific token, and I don't have it.
Even Roll20's trying to sell us.
I know, I'm really upset. And I thought I'd
Doom,
say...
that plan I messaged you was really smart though, right?
Yeah, it would have been.
Yeah. Would have been brilliant.
Hold on, let me pull it up.
That's true. Strahd's just a minor character anyway, right?
Yeah.
Well, it is lost. George sent it to me, and I can't find it on my on Discord or anywhere. I don't know where it is. So for now, reluctantly, I will have to just use a generic vampire spawn token, as this does not do Strahd justice. But we will have to use it.
That just means you can't kill us this session.
Nobody said that.
Right. I mean, you have to show off your cool Strahd token, so you can't kill us this session.
So he begins approaching the table. He reaches down his hand and grabs a goblet of wine and looks at all of you and first stares at Thurkarel. You've been quite the sneaky one, haven't you? In Vallaki and many other places. Well, that won't fly while you're here in my castle. You have impressive prowess, but your technique is hollow. And you look at the table in front of you, the placemat, and on the placemat, Thurkarel, is a pair of gloves. He then looks over to Gizzard, who's sitting at the end of the table. Ah, yes. You, the king, right? Or the royalty that you claim to be. You may think you deserve to sit on a throne, but know that as long as you're here, I am the only one allowed to sit on a throne. And he looks at your antler crown. Oh, that crown, it belonged to the druids. Well, perhaps that crown will remain on you for the rest of your time here. You won't be able to take it off. And you see on your placemat, Gizzard, a small rune. Then he looks over to Torhas. You, the Dragonborn warrior. You know, every warrior fancies themselves a mighty champion, looking to vanquish evil like vampires, perhaps. But the reality is often something else entirely. You know, you had such a staunch hate for dear Isaac. Perhaps it would be interesting for you to see how Isaac lives. And you see on your placemat in front of you, Torhas, a small hand axe.
Hand axe.
Yep. It's like, it's not huge. It's like a small little like throwing axe, I should say. It's not like super big. And Tira, are you in the room as well, or did you not enter?
Yeah, I entered. I'm keeping with his Mercenarina.
Okay. Then he would look over to Esmeralda. Ah, dear Esmeralda, you. How great of Van Richten. He foolishly led himself here. And, of course, he let his greatest protege come right to my clutches as well. I will let you know Van Richten is here. He had quite the death wish, did he not? Coming to fight me, to reclaim his honor, or whatever he says it may be. You might be able to find him, but you may not be happy with the state he is in. He looks over to Ismark. Ismark the Lesser. How great of you to join as well! We've got such a grand entourage here within my castle. And you, Ismark, you think you can protect your sister. She's not even your sister. This foolish connection that you feel you have to her. She's not your sister by blood, and she certainly is not your sister in any other means. And you will not protect her here. Despite everything you think, you are still lesser. Then he looks to Tira. And you have a lot of power, don't you? You have more power than many of the people in this room. A celestial. So much power runs through your veins, and I must say it intrigued me when you first walked into my domain. For a second when you entered in here, I thought you might be my beloved in reincarnation. But you are not her. You are so far from her. You are nothing like her. And like many other heroes who have come here, many other who claim to have some divine righteousness, you will perish here as well. Shall we begin and prepare for the ceremony?
Ceremony.
Yes.
Which ceremony? I thought we were having dinner.
Yes. Dinner before the big event. The wedding.
Oh, who's getting married?
Tora kind of squints his eyes and looks towards Irina.
He looks right at Irina. Do I need to even answer that question? You've brought her right to me. You should know.
Your overconfidence might be your weakness.
One could say the same about you, my barbarian friend.
I'm not the one who made a 7-person monologue.
And
Now,
just say,
please.
it seems to
Organ
me
by
like you're
magic
the
now.
one that's imprisoned here, Strahd. You may have power, but what good is it if you can't even find the one you wish to marry and make her love you? Instead, you must force yourself upon it.
It is unfortunate that she does not understand the ways of the dark powers that have brought me here and brought her here. It is only fate. Why else would she keep coming back to this land? Why else would she be here in front of us all?
Perhaps there are other reasons. Maybe to rid the land of you.
He laughs at that notion. Now please, feel free to dine, if you wish.
What kind of food
Battery
is on the table?
low.
Oh god, my headset.
Battery low.
Okay, headset, I'm sorry. It's telling me battery low.
Eat the
One
headset.
sec.
Charging battery.
What did,
Charging battery.
What kind of food is on the table?
you see a roasted breast on the front of the center of the table, basted in savory sauce, roots and herbs of every taste, sweet fruits and vegetables, and wine.
Can somebody pass me that chicken breast?
Gertruda, she gently gets up. Oh, of course, I can help. And she begins carving some of the breast, the chicken breast, and
No. Pass the whole thing down here, please.
Does anybody else want any?
I'll eat some of the roots, and as I do so, I'd address Strahd and say, "What of Petrina? I thought she was your wife."
Petrina. I have not heard that name in hundreds of years. Who told you of that? Was it that fool Casimir? And you see Rahadin in the back of the room, like kind of grimace at that name. She was nothing to me.
Torhaus would have reached for some wine and drank a bit and then offer some to Tiro.
Okay. And Gertruda does bring the entire chicken over to you. A roasted beast. I have roasted
roasted
breast. I thought it was
Oh,
like a chicken breast.
in that case, yeah.
A roasted beast.
In that case, I wouldn't eat an entire beast. Maybe it's like I kind of envision it as like a giant boar, maybe.
Yeah, yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. In that case, I'll say, pass me a leg.
Okay. She'll kind of carve one off and give it to you. Anybody who does dine, this food tastes delicious. It's the best food that you've ever had in Barovia.
This is delicious.
Even better than the dream pie.
You know, the dream pie, you think back to it and you think, no, the dream pie was still better, but this food is still pretty good. Nothing will compare to those delicious dream pies.
This is delicious. Who cooks for you? I ask Strahd.
I have many servants here in the tower. They do prepare delicious meals, do they not?
You do very good, I say with my mouth half.
Esmeralda, she gets up out of her chair. Where is he? Where is Van Richten? And Strahd just laughs. Be patient. You will find him in due time, I'm sure. Enjoy yourself for now, as you will not be enjoying yourself later.
What do you mean by that? I thought we were having a wedding. Those are supposed to be fun, no?
Yes, fun. Fun indeed.
Yeah, fun. Not picking up on that.
Ismark looks to you, Tira, and he says, he just kind of looks to you and makes an eye contact of what to do.
I'm just going to gesture under the table, just a quick nothing, hand motion, just stop. Just do nothing.
Okay.
I'm not gonna engage with Strahd, and I'm not eating.
Okay. Yeah, Ismark and Irina also do not eat. They just stand there motionless. So, does anybody do anything else?
Toros would have finished the glass of wine and then just sat there staring at Strahd.
Okay. So you guys spend some time
Literally
here.
not blinking.
Is there anything else anybody does?
I eat a bit and drink a bit, but not to excess.
Strahd doesn't eat. He doesn't eat the food, but he walks over to Gertruda. And he stands over her. She's sitting at the table, just kind of innocently just sitting there eating, dining. And he hovers over her. Yes, I hope you all enjoy your meals. Now, for me to enjoy mine. And he puts his hands on Gertruda's shoulders and leans down to bite her. Does anybody do anything in reaction?
Toros wouldn't be that surprised.
I'm gonna step forward one, but not do anything. Look, what are you doing?
He doesn't react to that, and he takes a bite out of Gertruda and begins eating her.
Oh wait, eating her? Or
Yes.
Oh, I thought you meant bite as in sucking blood bite.
Yes, that's exactly what I mean.
Oh.
He begins
not
not
eating.
eating her.
Eating through-
Sorry.
Okay.
eating her in the vampire sense. He begins
Okay.
sucking her blood from her
Very
neck.
different things.
Sorry, I'm so
Okay,
used
maybe
to
I would have a reaction.
I'm
then.
used to Vampire the Masquerade where we're straight up you want a bite to eat? And it's yeah. And in my mind, yes, a bite to eat literally just means sucking their blood.
Right,
so,
okay.
yeah.
No reaction.
So he does that and begins sucking Gertruda's blood from her neck. Gertruda screams in pain as this happens.
If she's screaming during it, I will say, "Leave that girl alone."
Please help me! And
Toros would take a stand then,
okay,
and he would grip the hand axe in front of him, but he wouldn't move much further. He's watching for Strahd's reaction of the reaction.
Yeah, does he do anything if I yell at him?
nope.
I'll stand up and again yell, "Get off of him!"
He is not listening to any of you guys, and he's
Toros would
continuing to
throw
feed.
the axe, not at Strahd, but in the direction. Because if she's here and he's kind of here, he'd throw it toward this. You know?
Okay. Is this the
Like
axe that was on
the
your
table. Yeah.
So as you pick up
Must-
the
must be
axe, on the table, you begin to feel a throbbing pain in your right arm.
I think you throw it faster. Get the shit off me.
And your arm immediately goes numb. And it begins it you see an illusion for a second. It doesn't actually happen, but you see it as an illusion. Your arm begins mutating.
Oh, totally like Isaac.
And you do see that it resembles very much like Isaac's mutated arm.
Would it have numbed immediately, so I would just drop the axe back on the table?
Yeah,
or
you
would I burn it?
would immediately, as soon as you touch it, it just is a thriving pain and numbness, and you just can't use your right arm now. and your right arm goes completely limp, and you're unable to use it.
So Torhaus would kind of grip his shoulder before remembering what he was trying to do. He would unholster the hand axe on his belt on the right side, and then he would throw that with his left hand, very clearly missing because he's not left-handed.
Okay.
But he's still trying to threaten.
Roll me an attack roll.
He's not trying to attack though.
Oh, you're just trying to throw it.
He's throwing it in the general direction. To be a threat.
Roll me an athletics. An athletics check, just to.
12.
Okay. You are able to throw it. And it completely misses Strahd and Gertruda and hits part of the organ, or actually it would probably hit one of the long mirrors, and it shatters. The mirror shatters to the ground. Strahd lifts his head up from Gertruda, and she falls
That
limp.
caught your attention.
She falls limp to the table. Her face just limp in her food, just completely limp on the table.
She looked pretty pale.
Can I check if she's still alive?
Roll me just a medicine check. 21. She looks still alive, unconscious, yeah.
I'd try to attend to her a little bit, make sure she's not, like, since she fell on the table, make sure she didn't get a head wound, and make sure
Where is
her
she
head's
in the
not,
room
like,
in relation to me?
in the wine or anything.
She's right at the front, next to the head of the table of Strahd, and Strahd is right here, behind her.
I'm going to walk forward and ask Thukarel to step aside and, like, stand between me and Strahd.
I will do so. I guess I'll take the disengage action. Just in case.
And then can I just put a hand on her shoulder and then just give her 2 points of lay on hands? If Strahd lets me. I don't know if he's going to.
You... one sec. I'm not sure if that'll work, based on what he did. It doesn't work. You lay on hands. She's still unconscious. She's not dead. But she's just out. And he laughs as you do this. Oh, don't worry. She's not dead. She will become one of mine soon. When she awakens, she may not be as friendly as you once saw her to be.
You said one of yours? How many do you have?
There are too many to count.
And is Petrina such as this?
She was, yes. I suppose she still is, but I pay her no mind anymore.
Is my arm still in pain, or is it just numb at this point?
It's numb. Yeah, not pain, just nothing.
And Taurus will just kind of be sitting there gripping it, the shoulder, upper shoulder.
Ismark yells at Strahd. I've had enough of this. You cannot take her. You have no right to. Strahd laughs at this. How many times do I have to tell you, you fool? You have no idea what you're talking about. You have no idea what the dark powers are capable of. You have no idea the pact I made. She is my possession.
No, she is not. You may be the lands here, but you are not the people.
He laughs at that. Well, I think that was enough dining for all of us. Won't you agree? I think I've made things rather uncomfortable for all of us. Perhaps we should get on the right foot. And he steps toward you, Tira.
I'm going to back up in an equal distance as he steps towards me.
He looks at you. I know what you have. I am not afraid of you anymore. When you are here, that sword is nothing, he says. And then he vanishes.
Does my arm feel any different when he leaves?
Your arm is still numb.
Can I go over and examine Torhas?
Yes.
Actually,
Rush over.
Roll a medicine check.
Gonna probably.
yeah.
Oof.
4.
That is an arm.
Yeah, you're not
Are you
quite
sure?
sure.
It might be a leg. With that roll.
Esmeralda, she furiously puts her two fists on the table and yells, "Ugh! He's gone! It was fake! That wasn't even him! It was an illusion."
If it wasn't him, how would he suck her blood?
You're right. Then how was he able to leave?
We're
Is
in
there
his
anything
domain
in-
now.
Is there anything in that tome about his powers? Like the ability to...
He is able to take
Vanish.
different forms. I know he can't do it often, but he can do it.
Maybe we should look for your mentor.
We should. Let's get out of here.
Is Rahadin still in the room too?
He is not, actually. He quietly slipped out as you guys were engaging with Strahd. You do not see him.
Should we take Gertruda back to her room or leave her here?
Can I examine Gertruda?
Yes. You notice again that she is unconscious.
Yeah, I just don't know how much experience I would have with vampires and vampirism from my history.
Yeah,
I mean, I
you.
fight undead. I'm not sure what the
Could
overlap
Torhas
is.
kind of give vocal guidance about what to look for?
Um,
I don't know what I'd know from my character arc.
what are
I'm
you
looking at
guys looking for? Anything in particular? Or what's your goal here?
One, would I know if a vampire's undead or not? Which I suspect I would.
Yes, you would
but
know that.
I don't know. I don't know how much of the nature of vampires I really know in character.
You're not sure. You know that they're undead, and you know that your powers of turning undead works with vampires.
Yeah, because I remember the stuff working on the spawns and stuff, so I try to see if there's something I can inspect on her around the wound, and see if I understand what happened to her or what Strahd was saying.
You do see the two marks on her. The bite mark. You suspect that she may awaken soon as a vampire spawn.
I'm just gonna ask Esmeralda, what should we do with her? Has she turned, or will she turn?
She will turn.
Is there a way to stop it?
I do not know. That's something Van Richten has researched for centuries. There is no cure for vampirism.
Only death.
Yes.
Should we spare her, or should we allow her to turn?
My mentor would always say we should spare their life and not let them endure the destruction that is becoming a vampire spawn.
She made her own choice.
I'm going to look at the party and say, shall we then? Or shall I?
Gizzard will nod his head. Yes.
Perhaps one of us should be the ones to do it.
I'm like, I will do it, but we must be in agreement.
I'm in agreement, but I would like to cut off just like a small lock of her hair, just as a token to return to her mother.
Okay.
Not gonna rifle through her pockets real quick.
Doom, I'm DMing you a question.
Okay.
I don't know how I want to do this character or not.
Just follow your heart.
You guys remember the innocent doe eyes that this young girl once had? As if she was under some sort of spell. He lived here so innocently and happy, and now, as you see her unconscious body laying here, you know that it'll arise as something deadly, hungry, thirsting for blood. And you're faced with a difficult decision to make, as this poor innocent girl, captivated by the land and Strahd himself, now slowly transforms into a vampire spawn.
All right. I'm just gonna tell Ismark and Arena if they wish to, they should turn away now, and that I'm gonna deal with this.
They will, like, step outside for a moment or step by the door.
I would say someone should go with them if they're gonna step out alone.
Yeah, I'll go with.
Okay.
We'll also
I
stay
really
with
hate
Dara.
that I have to do this.
Esmeralda offers, if you want.
If you don't want to do it, I can do it.
Yeah.
Yeah,
No,
everybody's stepping in. Like,
I was like, this seems a
got
bit
this.
out of.
Well, no, I mean, I technically, the way I see it, I'm like, I don't see this as unlawful. It's a necessary thing that has to be done. So I don't see this as like an evil act or anything.
No.
I just want to make sure that I'm not doing this to the objection of anyone else in here.
Nope.
Does not seem so.
Esmeralda encourages you to do so.
I'm going to just draw the sun sword and just go straight down
Okay.
through the chest.
Do it.
Do it.
Uh,
Oh, Tira, go ahead and make a attack roll.
He made
I'm
Taurus
assuming at
on
advantage since
Yes.
he's like down on a table.
Oh my god.
I think it would have been nat 20 or crit anyway because she's probably
Yeah.
unconscious. So
Yeah, honestly, we don't even have to roll all the damage for this. You take your sunblade out and it emanates with this radiant light. You see for a second the skin.
I'm gonna say a prayer to Helm while I do this.
You guys see Tira pull out the sword and begin slowly saying this prayer as she holds the blade in front of her. The light shining on Gertruda's skin, it begins to slowly turn this grayish color and almost like it doesn't want to be near this radiant energy. And Tira lays the sword down and strikes at Gertruda and her unconscious body and strikes at the head and...
I went for the chest.
Oh, for the chest.
Through the heart.
Through the heart, okay. Goes right through the heart.
Vampire shit.
Yep. And immediately you hear some sort of noise come from her, like, and instantly she dies. Dead. As this girl, barely even turning into a vampire spawn, is spared the awful process of becoming a vampire spawn.
I was gonna say I'm sorry, my child. So sorry.
And she lays there on the table dead. And yeah, is there anything in this room that you guys else want to do as the room stands quietly for a second?
I'm gonna
Do you want
mutter
to look at
curse
my arm
towards
again?
Strahd as I sheathe the sword and hide it again.
Look at who?
I'm gonna silently curse at Strahd as
Oh, okay.
I hide the sword.
Okay.
After the bit of silence, Toros would ask Tyr to look at his arm again. It's just completely numb. I can't even move it. Don't touch the axe,
I'm
by the
going
way.
to look at him and I will walk over and say, I don't know if this will do anything. I wasn't really sure what happened. And
Before she touches him, he would explain that he touched the axe and felt great pain and the numbness.
can I use divine sense on the axe?
The axe looks like some sort of cursed item.
Does that affect everything in the room, or is it specific? Address specific.
It's
I mean,
specific.
it seemed to affect him when he picked it up.
Yeah, exactly.
I was just wondering if you could also. I'm guessing the gloves are also cursed.
You're not sure, but yes, because the things on the plates were there, you're probably hesitant.
Intuition.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm not touching those gloves.
I am going to use 5 points of lay on hands on Torhas's arm, which should let me remove a negative disease or condition afflicting it.
Oh, it does.
5 points though. I have to use
Okay,
5.
you have to use 5? Okay. So you do lay on hands on Torhas, and it does cure this disease effect that had come upon his arm. And yes, Torhas, the feeling in your arm does return.
Would it be kind of sore, or is it
It's
back to normal?
It's a little sore. Yeah, you did remember that sharp pain that you felt, so it feels a
Right.
little sore, but you can use it.
Okay, so he's kind of start rolling his shoulder and go, I owe you another one.
It's gonna be like, I can't keep this up for very much longer. I'm still weary from the last fight. I'm not sure how
Nice.
many more Strahdisms I can take here. 'Cause I'm getting angrier and angrier in tone in my voice.
So what is our plan? Do we try to find Esmeralda's mentor? Do we try to get out of the castle? Do we try to find a place to hole up and take a rest?
I don't think we'll be resting here.
I don't believe we'll get any chance to rest here.
I just want this to be over with.
As you guys are here contemplating, and Gizzard Ismark and Irina kind of standing at the doorway, Gizzard, you see some people coming down the stairs. You see a man and 3 women, all finely dressed, and they begin to approach you. They look like this. One sec.
While
So-
that's happening, can I focus on the sword for a moment? Like, as I'm, like, just quietly walking,
Mhm.
see if I can get any feeling from the sword hilt?
The sword begins emanating, or not emanating, but you feel something from the sword as you hold it and kind of concentrate for a moment. It gives you some energy of something below, but also something above. Above his heart. Below his mind. That's what it speaks to you, saying.
Can I walk over to Esmeralda
Mm-hmm.
and just say, I'm getting feelings about Strahd's, or I'm just gonna say his heart and mind, but I'm feeling presence of physical locations for these. Do you think, is there anything in the tome maybe that might explain this? I'm not sure what these. Do I have visions or just feelings?
Just feelings.
I'm like, I don't know what exactly I'm looking for. I just have this feeling. More than a feeling.
The only thing I know about this place is that he does have his crypts below us. Many things lie down there. I don't know. There are lots of secrets and things we can learn. I do not know what lies above. Most of the people he keeps below. In the crypts. If I were to guess, I would say that's where Van Richten would be.
I'm curious as to what's above. Feel like vampires are very close to their own hearts.
Yes.
Feeling of a heart above seems intriguing as well.
So as you contemplate that, Tira, these figures do walk up to you, Gizzard, and look at Ismark. The man, a handsome young man, his attire, while elegant, is worn and faded, and the women, they also have these kind of elegant yet slightly faded outfits, all very elegantly dressed. Ah, you're here, dear Irina. We've come to take you to get ready for the wedding. The man says. Irina.
I'll say to one of the women that it looks like she has a mask on. I'll compliment her mask. It looks very nice. Where did you get it?
Oh, dear Strahd gave it to me. I'm glad you like it. The man in the front remarks, that is a very nice headdress you have. Where did you get it?
Thank you. At the winery.
Ah,
I'll
fascinating.
also interject. Strahd gave him that as well.
Ah, yes.
Well, are you outside?
Yeah, I would have followed. Didn't move my token.
Well,
generally follows Gizzard.
It is very nice to be acquainted to you all. I hope that you will be at the wedding. I will be taking the bride now to prepare her. And he lays a hand out to Irina. Now, would you come, my dear?
She stays with me. I'll step forward.
Ismark will do the same. You are not taking her anywhere.
Have we heard any of this from inside the room?
Yeah, you would hear it because it's not terribly far away. You can't.
So I would then head towards the door.
Okay.
To back them up.
The man, please, I was instructed to come get the lady, and I'd appreciate if you all would allow this and not get in the way.
Anywhere she goes, we go with.
I'm sorry, but I was instructed to bring only her, he says a bit more sternly.
Instructed by who? Oh, actually, I'm not. I'm probably still talking to Esmeralda.
The last time we left her out of our sight, she was in great danger. She does not leave us.
She will not be in danger here, I can assure you. Strahd will take very good care of her. Now please, Irina, we have your dress ready upstairs. If you would
We
come
did
with
not
us.
We did not think that she would be in danger the last time either, but she was. So, you can understand if we're a bit protective.
He looks at you, Gizzard. Now, I've tried to be polite with this and tried to be as courteous as possible to our guests.
You have been. Yes, you've been very nice.
But I will not be leaving here without Irina. Please, allow me to take her.
Guess we're staying here for a while then.
Unless anybody else has anything to add, I would say again.
I would try to gesture Tira and Esmeralda to come.
Yes,
Yeah,
if we-
Esmeralda would, make her way over.
If she leaves, we go with her.
He looks at all of you. So be it. You all have tried my patience. If this is the way it has to be, it will have to be that way then. Come now, girls. And he claps his hands twice. They take off their headdresses and everybody roll initiative. Oh boy.
Oh no. Okay, at least one of us got.
I got
Okay, they're rolling poorly too. They're rolling poorly too. Okay.
Tyrion and me at the top. Let's go.
All right, let's do this initiative order thing.
I'm gonna run away for 2 seconds just to grab some water.
Sure. Thank you, Kavrin, for the bits. All right, so I'm gonna try to redo all of this.
I had to mess with this yesterday too.
Oh God, hold on. I'm just
Pro
gonna.
tip, pro tip: do the turn order before everyone rolls.
Yeah. All right, we're just gonna have to redo the turn order here. So, Torhas is first, so we'll add him. I forgot how to add.
Right click on my token, add to turn or add turn or whatever.
Add to turn. There we go.
There you go.
Got it. So 20. Oop,
You
20.
Doom taught me you can actually put it in any order you want. There's a gear that lets you sort by
Yeah,
descending and
if
ascending.
you go to the settings, it has a sort by option.
Oh, okay.
Mhm.
So, okay.
It's really annoying how it doesn't automatically like assume that you're gonna type in a number, so you have to click.
Yeah,
and
this
stuff.
is...
It's just kind of clunky.
Alright, so Thurkarel rolled a 6. Okay. And Gizzard rolled a 8.
Super high.
And Escher. Oh. Why is
Yeah,
this?
sure. Are we gonna go up down an infinite stairway later?
What is that from?
You don't know the
MC Escher, the
MC
painter.
Escher? Yeah,
What is it?
the infinite. Here, I'll
The
send it.
artist.
He does all the staircases that like loop into each other, and it's like the trippy
Yeah, it defies physics.
optical
You
illusion.
must construct additional pylons. Pylons.
Okay, can you even hear us right now?
Pylons. Pylons.
Thank you. I am not able to look at chat to
You must
whoever.
construct
Oh God!
additional pylons.
It
Pylons.
was Chris Hansen 69 gifted
Thank
20.
you.
Pylons.
Oh my God! Holy crap!
Pylons.
Oh no, we're gonna hear this for a while while we set the... Thank you, Chris Hansen. Thank you. It's okay. I have to set up the initiative anyway.
You must construct additional pylons. Pylons. Pylons.
Let's turn it down slightly.
Pylons.
I realize it's a little loud. I don't know if I turned it down for the stream also.
Pylons.
It's always loud for you.
You must construct additional pylons. Pylons.
turn it down a little bit for you guys. Thank you, everybody. Or thank you, Chris. Thank you, Chris Hansen, for all of those sub gifts. Holy crap. So many sub gifts. That's awesome.
You must construct additional pylons. 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 Pylons.
Woo!
You must construct additional pylons. Pylons.
Thanks for the wedding gifts.
Pylons.
Why is this not updating their initiatives? Ree!
You must construct additional pylons. 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 Pylons.
Oops.
You must construct additional pylons. Pylons. Pylons.
God.
Pylons. Pylons.
Oops.
You must construct additional pylons. Pylons. Pylons.
Okay.
Pylons. Pylons. You must construct additional pylons. Pylons.
Wow, look, we've already put the hype train up.
Pylons.
I can actually
Pylons.
go into Streamlabs, I think.
You must construct additional pylons. Pylons.
Oh, there we go. I think I might have stopped. Awesome. Thank you, Chris Hansen. I really appreciate that for all of those sub gifts. That was extremely kind of you. Strahd is pleased by your wedding gift, so thank you for that.
Team are you on, dude?
Whose team are you on? You're on the good side. Okay, so I have to pull up some stat blocks because I forgot to pull up Ismark and Irina's stat blocks. I think I have it saved somewhere because they just have the noble and veteran stat block. Okay. Okay, and alrighty, gang. Actually, one sec. I just need to pull up one more thing, and then we can begin this combat. NPCs, Esmeralda. Where are you, Esmeralda? Okay. Yeah. Yeah. Okay, let me turn the volume back up for everybody. And you guys can begin the initiative with Torhas.
So seeing them, prepare, I'm gonna go just straight up to wait. Did they have a name?
Escher is his name.
Escher,
You,
sure.
yeah. I don't think he even introduced himself, but this is Escher,
Yeah,
and
okay.
yeah. Nice to meet you. I'm Escher, as he comes to attack you.
My name is Escher. Prepare to die. Yep, just gonna go straight for the reckless attack with the advantage. Nat 20.
Oh.
Woo! All right.
So that's 24 slashing damage.
Deleted.
All
I wasn't kidding when I said
right.
prepare to die.
Yeah.
Charging battery.
Oh, okay, headset. Thank you.
Is he still standing?
He is still standing.
Making a second attack. With no advantage. 22 to hit, 6 slashing damage.
Let's see. Did you rage at all?
No.
Okay.
Casual crit.
As you strike him, Torhas, you realize exactly what these three are. You've seen this before. Their cold skin, cold, clammy skin, their dark eyes. They are all vampire spawn.
Oh boy.
Oh boy, indeed.
Yeah, so after cleaving into him twice and noticing he's still not looking unhealthy, I'll look toward... Tira, are you in vision of me? You're kind of behind a bunch of people, right?
You kind of see her.
I'm through a bunch of people. I'm still next to Esmeralda, so...
I'll gesture to Tira and Esmeralda. First to Tira, prepare the light sword thing. In a shout.
Prepare the light
I heard my
sword.
voice
I'm
yesterday.
gonna say, I would appreciate you not yelling that out.
They all kind of turn their eyes toward Tira. And Escher smiles playfully. This will be
Smile,
fun.
But it will be your bane.
And with that, it is Tira's turn.
Wouldn't have said if it wasn't your turn then.
And sorry, you did bludgeoning, right?
Oh, slashing.
Or slashing?
Double
And
slashing.
is your weapon magical?
No.
Okay.
I am going
It's
to
actually the only one with a magic weapon.
sally forth, and trying to figure out how to do this. How big are the doors? Because like we're all kind of standing over them.
They're like double doors, so like 2 people can fit through.
Yeah, it's like
All right,
great.
so I'm gonna weave through difficult terrain, which is gonna probably cost me double. So it's like 5, 10 over to here, and as I like kind of move around Gizzard, I'm gonna be trying to like nail. Toros hit this guy, right?
Yep.
Mhm.
Yep. And I'm just gonna like swing around with the sun sword.
Okay.
Guess I unsheath it.
Okay. That does hit.
And I think I get it. Actually, no, I don't.
So 7.
I'm just checking sun sword text. See what I get again. Dad.
I think it's an extra D8.
Da, da, da. +2 to attack and damage rolls. Instead of slash. When I hit an undead, yeah, extra 1d8. Slash. Additional 2 damage. So I do a total of 11.
So, is this all radiant or is it just
All
the 7?
radiant.
Oh, it's all radiant. Okay. So.
Because the sword is effectively fully radiant damage.
Yeah, that makes sense.
A total of 22. Well, total of 11 damage.
Yeah.
I assume if they're weak, then
They-
22.
Sorry, 22. What?
No. So
Sorry, it was 11. I was
Doom
assuming.
is thinking about the old school rules.
Oh, I was gonna say.
Yeah.
Yeah, like the most undead in 5e don't actually have a negative immunity to radiant. They build it into
Oh,
the weapon.
okay. I see. Yeah,
Like
yeah.
if they have a
Yeah,
negative
they're-
immunity, then it would double. But
There are some monsters that do have.
some do,
weaknesses,
but most don't. Yeah,
I'm
most
actually
undead don't
not
have
sure
it to
yet.
radiant.
I was assuming.
Takes radiant damage. Okay. So with that, next is the vampire spawn here.
I get one more attack actually.
Oh, okay. Go ahead.
Yeah.
That didn't finish the job, right?
No, it did not.
All right, we go again.
Nice.
Yep, that hits. And 12, 14 radiant.
Plus an extra D8, right?
Yeah.
Or is that just once per turn? Okay.
Actually, it doesn't say. It just says when you hit an undead with it.
Yeah, so every time.
And that's an additional 6 radiant.
Yeah.
So 20 points of radiant damage.
Okay. You hit Escher with this, and he hisses at the light, and all 3 of the vampire spawns behind him. They all also are taken aback by this blade. And
This is sunlight at 15-foot radius, by the way.
Right.
yep, yeah, they are not happy with this. He still tries to like hide the pain with a smile, and he laughs. The vampire here, she is going to climb up the wall with spider climb. And I'm trying to see if that provokes an attack of opportunity. I think it does.
Yeah. That's okay.
So Ismark is going to try to take a swing at her as she climbs up the wall. And 8 plus... Where is it? 8 plus 9, 10, 11, 12. Yeah, he misses.
Frickin' Ismark.
Come on, Ismark!
Yeah. Can't you click on D&D Beyond for him too?
Actually,
Or
yeah, I
is it a
should.
different
Everyone you should be able
I
to.
pulled it up on Roll20, but if I can pull up the veteran stat block on D&D Beyond, that would save my life.
You should be able to.
I should be able to. Let me just do that really quick. Veteran.
Yep. Here. I got it, if you haven't found it yet.
Here we are. Awesome! Heck yeah! Okay, it works. Alright. And then let me just pull up the noble stat block for Irina. Okay. Awesome. Oh, bless you, Beyond 20. This is the greatest thing I've ever found, ever. All right, so Ismark misses regardless, and the vampire does climb up the wall as she sees the sunlight, and has not seen sunlight in a very, very long time, and it's hypersensitive to her. The one closest to actually, I guess that's all she'll do. And yeah, so now Escher will try to attack you, Tira. Yeah. So he's gonna do 1 bite attack. 23 to hit.
Oh.
Does that hit you, Tira? It does, right?
What was the number?
23.
Yeah, definitely hits.
Okay. So you take 10 necrotic and 4 piercing damage.
Okay, so the necrotic gets half. So that's 5 necrotic and 4 piercing.
Yes.
All right.
And then we'll attack again with its claw attack. 24 to hit, and 9 slashing damage to you with the claw attack.
All right.
Okay. And Gizzard, you're up next.
Okay. Yeah, I am just going to kind of reach out toward Escher and try to grab onto him and cast Shocking Grasp for 15 to hit.
That is their armor, so that
does hit.
Does hit.
Yes. All right. So he takes 13 points of lightning damage.
Damn. All
That's
right.
really high. He rolls 7 and a 6.
Okay, he's still up.
Okay, and he cannot take reactions until the start of his next turn, I think.
Okay.
So I'm gonna back up and no reactions, so no attacks of opportunity. Yeah, I'll back up to there. All right, and that's the end of my.
All right. Next up is Thurkarel.
Alright, I'm gonna fill in the spot that Gizzard just vacated.
Did you disengage Thurkarel or Gizzard?
No, but because I hit with Shocking Grasp, he can't take react.
Oh, right, he can't take reaction. Sorry. Yeah. Okay, cool. Continue, Thurkarel.
So I'll fill the spot he vacated and try to stab him with a dagger.
Okay,
25
that hits.
and sneak attack.
Yeah, you have allies.
Yes.
20 piercing damage.
And your weapon's not magical, right?
It is not magical.
Okay. All right. So
And
Escher's
I'd like
still there.
to take a bonus action to try to hit him with my offhand.
Okay, go ahead. That
19
hits. Yes.
for 1
Oh.
point of
Nice.
piercing damage. I guess. Does that go down to 0? If
No,
he's
minimum is
resistant,
1.
or- Oh, okay.
Yep. All right.
The bare minimum.
Next up is Esmeralda, who will go. She's gonna go here. She thinks you guys have Escher handled, so she's gonna try to go for the one right here. Unfortunately, I cannot, because she has a special stat block. I cannot be on 20 her. She is going to attack with... Actually, she's gonna go right here and cast Lightning Bolt. Shit. She does not have... She has one more third level spot.
Oh, well.
I'm trying to decide. Yeah, she's gonna use it now because this is a perfect opportunity.
This is like pretty much what the spell was made for.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
So
I mean, hitting more than 3 targets is not going to happen very often.
so they have to take a dexterity saving throw.
Do you want me to just cast it for you?
Yes, please, actually.
Okay. The DC is probably different.
The DC for her is 14.
Yeah,
So
one
25, 22, and 12. So only one misses. So that one's gonna take 23 lightning.
the others take 11.
Okay. Okay. So, 11, and 23. So a chain of lightning strikes at each of them, and it even carries up the wall to the third one. As Esmeralda casts the spell, attacking these 3 women, these vampire spawn. And then Irina is going to take some steps back, actually. She's going to use her disengage and take a step back.
Well, technically, she doesn't even have to, because he still can't take reaction.
Oh, right. And then she's going to attack. I'm just going to use, this. 'Cause she uses her crossbow and does 2 piercing damage. That's the halved, so 2 Escher. Okay. Next up is the middle vampire spawn. She is going to, after being hit with that lightning bolt, is going to go for Esmeralda. And attack twice. Oof. Okay, her bite does hit. So Esmeralda take 11 necrotic and 8 piercing. The claw attack misses. Okay. And next up is Ismark, who will try to attack the one on the wall. And he hits for 11, halved is 5. 5 piercing damage to the one on the wall. Okay. And next up is... Did I add an extra one in this initiative on accident?
I don't think so.
Oh, no.
That's
This
the
one
third
right
one.
here. Okay, this one's
Yeah.
going to attack you, Torhas. With a bite and claw. 12 misses.
Yep.
11 misses. So it misses
Yep.
with both attacks. All right, and that's the top of the initiative. And normally they would regenerate hit points, but as they try to, the Sunblade and its radiant light just eats at them, and they cannot regenerate the way they normally do. And Torhas, you go.
So I would like to rage,
Okay.
and then let's see. Yeah, I'm gonna make hopefully the last attack recklessly against Escher with advantage. Oh, 9. Oh, that was gonna be 16.
Oh, that misses.
Fuck yeah, that missed. Yeah. I'm actually gonna see Esmeralda kind of surrounded, and I'm gonna make an attack on this one.
Okay.
20 to hit. That's 9 damage because rage isn't showing up from beyond 20.
1 second. So that is...
9 slashing. Oh man, said that.
And I don't think your weapon is magical, so that's... Half of that is 4? Or 5?
Yep.
Sorry, what?
4.
4.
It's an odd number. Subtract 1 from it, and then half it.
Okay, so you take 4. She takes 4
Oh, she have
damage.
resistance?
Yeah, to non-magical weapons.
Oh, right.
Okay. Next up is Tira.
All right. I am going to yeet the blade again towards Escher's face. How is he looking?
He is not looking good. His
Alright,
his
that's-
pretty face is not looking too good.
Gonna double my resolve to make his face even less pretty.
Oh! You swing and it misses his face. He's still as cocky as he can be, smiles even though his face is not looking good, and his...
Can I go for one more?
Yes.
Like a rebound?
He smiles. You have to do better than that.
I don't think that hits.
And that does not hit, and he covers his face by the light, but still standing. Okay.
I'm just checking something on the Sunsword text on if it's a action or bonus action. Never mind. I was gonna try to make it brighter,
Okay.
but I cannot.
So next up is the one on the wall. She is going to try to move away on the wall here and kind of vanish back here. She's running for her life, and that'll be her turn. All right, Escher with his as much as he can, with whatever's left in him, he's gonna try to go for you, Tira.
He will have disadvantage on this attack.
Okay, good to
Because
know.
he's ancestral protection.
Ooh, he rolled a 22 and a 20.
Wow, okay.
So he's gonna do with the 20, 8 necrotic and 6 piercing.
And you have resistance as well from ancestral protection.
So it's half. Both of them are halved then.
Yeah.
And he
You
already
can
has
also use
half
your-
of necrotic, so
You could use your
quarter.
reaction as well to reduce the damage.
I
even
think
further.
he's gotten reduced a lot.
But yeah, you could make it 0 possibly. Though.
Don't I have a limit on that one then?
I don't think so.
Is it really just all the time?
It's your reaction. Yeah, it just costs your reaction.
Oh yeah, you're right. Yeah, so I'll use my reaction to reduce that by 2d6. Do you want me to roll for it, or do you want Tyr to roll for it?
You can roll for it, Torhas.
Well,
Wow.
like,
So you basically take no damage from this.
Yep.
I think he would
so
take just
Tyr
a...
feels these ancestors of these dragonborn people kind of like glowing around him and just blocks all of this damage.
Yay!
yeah. Keep in mind though, like you can't take attacks of opportunity if you use that.
Yeah.
Okay. Damn.
I'm
All
hearing
right.
a chorus of dragons singing.
So he's still gonna try to strike. Yeah, it doesn't matter at the disadvantage. With his second attack, the claw attack, and rolls a 10, so he misses. And that's Escher's turn.
I'm gonna look at him and say, "You're gonna have to do better than that."
We have the power of friendship on our
He
side.
laughs at that too. He just takes pleasure in all of this, even though he looks like he's about to die. Gizzard, you go.
I'm gonna cast Acid Splash on both Escher and this lady because they are within 5 feet.
Okay.
So they need to make a DC 15 Dex save.
Do you want me to make one too? 'Cause I'm like right there.
So Escher.
No,
Oh.
it just targets 2 creatures if they're within 5 feet.
Oh
of
my
each other.
gosh. Escher rolls a nat 20, and the vampire spawn, she rolls a nat 1.
Oh, nice. The
Wow.
duality of mad.
Yeah. So, does he take half, Escher?
No, just no damage.
Okay.
If you fail, you take damage. Though.
Okay, so she takes 10.
Oh yeah,
Okay.
can we see anything like down this hallway?
You
Or, like, over
do.
Been meaning to ask, and I keep forgetting.
You see this is a dead end here. You see this hallway leads to a spiral staircase, going downward. And, okay, anything else for you, Gizzard?
I'll just move over this way, I guess. Seeing as now I'm fairly confident that's a dead end.
Okay.
And that's the end of my turn.
Thurkarel.
All right, dagger attack on Escher.
Okay.
Natural
Oh!
one.
Cool.
He does the
Yeah.
same thing to you. You all are not that good at this, are you? And he still is like pulling these punches even though he's not looking good.
And offhand attack.
Okay. Okay, that,
Non-natural 20.
that does hit.
So, and then sneak attack on this as well.
3.
So 9 piercing damage.
Okay. He looks really, really, really not good. With this hit from Thurkarel, you see Escher kind of fall to the ground on his knees, looking up at all of you. And yeah, he does not look good. Esmeralda will... She's gonna go for the one that Gizzard Lightning splashed. So... Let's me just look at her really quick. She is going to cast I don't know. Firebolt? That doesn't cause like any issues like Fireball, right? Fireball, right? It's just a
The
bolt.
firebolt
No,
is just a single target range touch
Yeah.
attack, range spell attack.
Okay.
One target.
Yeah, she's just gonna cast Firebolt.
If she does, yeah, if she casts Firebolt though, because it's a ranged attack, it has disadvantage because she is creatures within 5 feet.
Oh yeah, that's true.
Yeah, she doesn't really have much else here.
What other cantrips does she have?
Light, Mage Hand, and Prestidigitation.
Oh yeah, that's unfortunate.
And her items are not magical. Actually, let me look at this really quick. She does have one sword that'll work. So she can only do one attack with this, but she's gonna attack with her silvered sword.
Hey.
That does hit. So it takes 9 piercing. That's the one right in front of us. Okay. All right. That's that. Irina is up next, and she's gonna attack the. She's actually gonna move over here because you guys are again handling Escher. 15. 20. And she's gonna try to go for the one here. And she misses. Okay. This one is going to attack Esmeralda again. Bite. Does it get disadvantage from Torhas? Torhas, what's your ability?
No, it's just the first creature that he hits.
Oh, okay, okay.
It's just this guy that got disadvantage.
Okay.
Yeah. Well, I hit this one my second attack, but I missed. Or no, did I hit? I forgot it already.
Well, it's just the first attack that you land on your turn. It's only one creature to.
Oh, that's
Damn,
reckless.
both of these
I have
hit.
so many abilities.
Both of these hit Esmeralda. The bite with an 18 hits her, and she takes 5 necrotic and 8 piercing, and then the claws, she takes 9 slashing. Esmeralda takes a big beating from this one, and Ismark notices that and is going to move. Actually, he might just stay where he is and try to attack. No, he's gonna move, actually. I don't think this invokes an attack of opportunity based on where he is. Okay. He's gonna try to hit. And misses. Okay. This one's gonna go again for Esmeralda. And actually, no, it's gonna go for you, Torhas.
Okay.
Okay, 24 to hit.
Yeah.
She does 6 necrotic and 4 piercing with the bite. And then her claw attack, she rolls a nat 20. Jeez. And does 10 plus 4, so 14 slashing.
Hold on, the first one was 6
6
necrotic.
necrotic, 4 piercing, and then 14 slashing.
So 8 damage first, and then how much slashing?
That's how much you should take.
Yeah, that's what I was adding up.
Yep.
Yep.
Okay. And then you're up, Torhas.
Yep, gonna try and finish off Escher with a reckless attack. Actually, no, I'm gonna hit this one recklessly first.
Okay.
So with advantage, 25 to hit. That's 15 slashing damage.
Okay, and
Take 7.
yeah, 7. Okay.
And I'll make my second attack against Escher.
Okay.
22 to hit, 11 slashing.
Okay. How do you want to do this to Escher?
He's not gonna be too intensely focused. He's kind of like cleaving between the two of them. So, hack to the right, hack to the left, hack to the right. So pretty nonchalantly, his axe is gonna kind of come up from like a 45 degree angle above him and kind of just cleave the head off before preparing to hit this one again.
Okay. So with a smile, Escher still having his cocky smile, looks up, and then he doesn't even see it coming. This axe swing and completely chop his head off, and you see Escher's head fly across the room and his body go limp, and he is dead.
That's my turn.
Okay. The other vampire spawn look at this in horror, and Tira, you are up next.
As I step over Escher's corpse, I'm just going to nonchalantly step on his face as I move over to here, and I'm going to take a swing at this one right here.
Okay.
How hurt is that one looking?
She's looking pretty hurt. Yeah, she's not looking great. Out of all of the three, she's looking the worst. And a 16 does hit. Okay.
And one, I got, whoa. Back. Brain just spazzed out. There you go. Roll 1d. So 14.
Okay. All right.
Is she still up or no?
She is still up, yes.
All right. I'm gonna swing again.
That misses.
All right.
All right. Next up is the one hiding. She's going to continue to make her way back this way. And that's that for her. Escher is dead. Gizzard, you're up next.
Okay. Ooh. Should I do it, guys, or should I
saw
focus
that
on the
line.
two that are still here?
Also, she's on the wall, so I don't know if that adds distance there, depending on what you're gonna do. She's not on the ground. She's still climbing. Spider climb.
How high is the wall? Is the big question.
Technically, yeah, like because we're not really counting diagonals, because of that height doesn't really matter. It just depends on
Okay,
if they're
that's fair.
further higher up or further away. So, it's non-Euclidean world. I will take a step up. I don't know. What do you think, guys? Should I do it? I'm within 60 feet.
Do it.
Should I stop her, or should I focus on these two guys?
I'd stop her. I think we can handle these.
Do your job.
I can always protect Esmeralda anyway.
What is my job?
We haven't worked that out yet, but we.
I thought you were the king.
You know what? Sure. Everybody else seems to be confident. I don't know how confident I am, but everybody else is. I'm gonna cast Ray of Frost on that lady over
Okay,
trying to run away. 22 to hit,
that hits.
and 7 points of cold damage to her.
That's tap speed, right?
She's 10 feet of movement slower.
Okay.
Yeah.
And that's the end of my turn.
Okay. All right. Thurkarel.
All right. Well, I will chalantly step over his corpse and try to stab this one with the dagger.
Okay,
21
that hits.
and sneak attack.
Yes.
19 piercing.
So that's
Probably halved.
9.
And then I will try to make an offhand attack.
Okay. That hits.
20 for 2 piercing, so probably 1 damage.
Okay, she's still up, but like Escher toward the end was not looking very good. Esmeralda's gonna try to take a last hit, take her down. 10 plus 7, 7 then hits, and this will probably finish her off. 6, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Yep. Esmeralda, similarly to Torhas, will strike at the head and knock her head off, and this other vampire spawn, she dies and is dead.
Torha's gonna look to her and be like, just like the books.
And she nods in agreement. Irina will try to kind of use this for cover, but strike at the other one here. And let's see if she can actually do something. She does. Three piercing. Okay. Okay. And this one will again go for Esmeralda. Rolls a nat 1 for the bite, and rolls a 13 for the claws, so misses and misses. And then Ismark will try to strike again. Also misses. And this one's dead. So Torhas, back to you.
I'm going to use my action to dash. And it's not difficult terrain if it's just a dead body, right? I'll just hop over it.
Yep.
Okay. 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, 35, 40, 45, 50, 55, 60, 65, 70. I don't need to go that much further, but I'm basically blocking.
Okay.
I have 40 speed, so
Woo! All right.
the idea is that I'm kind of in this area, and I'm not gonna let her leave.
You guys see this dragonborn rush across this huge foyer. Yeah, across past the gargoyles and up the stairs, trying to stop this vampire she's still climbing on the wall, but she sees you. Tira.
Going to move over here. How's this one looking?
She looks not well at all.
All right. I'm just going to stabby stab, mix stab with light.
Okay.
Lightsaber noises.
That misses.
Swing again.
That hits.
I am going to use a knife just to finish this one.
Yeah.
I'm not sure.
You'll probably finish her off with whatever you do.
Oh, okay. Do I will do it anyway.
Yeah, but I was gonna say
For flavor.
unless you
Flavor
roll like a
town.
1, but
I'm not sure. I'm just tired of all these clowns. Deleting them all.
you how do you want to do this?
What's my damage?
I've already deleted her. There's the X. Good God.
So I do a lot.
Yes.
I'm just gonna like stab through low and go straight up with the sunblade.
Yeah, you like the radiant light just explodes through her and she screams in pain, almost like this is excessive amount of radiant light going through her to finally finish her off, and she dies.
And as like I pull it up, I'm just gonna like very lackadaisically just like drop my arm as if I'm tired, and then just start walking this way.
Okay.
With like kind of the sun sword towards the side as I'm just gonna start walking towards this other vampire. Stop here.
So she, as she's climbing the wall, she sees you, Torhas, and hisses. And
You're going.
Well, at least she's away from the sunblade. So she's gonna jump down and try to attack you.
Yep.
And she does not need to make a check because she's awesome. And Spider Climb is awesome. 25 to hit. Necrotic. 10 necrotic, 4 piercing with her bite. She jumps down and tries to just take a bite out of you, Torhas. And then her claws, she does 15. Does that hit?
15's my AC, yeah.
Okay, so she does 10 slashing with her claws.
Okay. Yep, I already got it.
Okay. And Gizzard, you are up next. You see her jump
Okay.
down in front of Torhas on the stairs.
How much further away did she move? Okay. So 5, 10. I don't want to leave Irina too far behind though. So yeah, I'll just move that 10 feet.
Okay.
And Yeah, I'll just do another Ray of Frost on her. For I'm guessing
That-
14 does not hit.
That misses.
All right. In that case, yeah, I'll just move back a little bit to there. That's the end of my turn.
Okay. Thurkarel.
All right, I will dash as a bonus action
Okay.
to close the distance, and then make one attack with my dagger.
Okay.
16,
That hits.
and sneak attack from Torhas
Yes.
for 20 piercing, so probably 10.
Yeah. -10. Okay. All right. And Esmeralda will move up a little bit. Oops. And she's gonna try to. She'll move like here, and hit her with another firebolt. Just to make a what is it? A 15 DC 15 Dex saving throw.
Well, Firebolt's just an attack.
Is it?
Yeah.
Oh, I'm thinking of the other thing.
Fire.
Lightning bolt.
Yeah. It's just an attack roll. It's probably a +6 for her.
What is the use to add the attack roll?
Spellcasting modifier.
So plus
Yeah.
6, yeah. 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, so that misses. Alright, that's her turn. Irina will just kind of move up a little bit toward Ismark, and that'll be her turn. This one's dead. Ismark will kind of move a bit forward here. How do you do the distance thingy?
There's a little circle with a ruler on it on the left. It's below the
Yeah.
magnifying glass for us.
It's like the fourth one down.
Well,
That's
it's different
us.
for the
It's
DM.
different for DM.
Oh.
There's more stuff.
Circle with the
The ruler's
think it
on,
is
like,
still the
lower top right.
okay.
Yeah. I
And
think
then-
it is still the fourth one down for you. I could be wrong.
Okay, yeah, so that does. Okay.
Have a rave.
It's like
Sorry.
the Avernus campaign yesterday.
That
Yeah.
misses.
Everyone's throwing arrows everywhere. Like Jesus Christ.
Yeah, that misses. Ismark has not been. Poor Ismark! Ismark the Lesser has not been helpful.
Literally useless.
Poor Ismark. He was not more useful in our campaign, I swear. Torhas, you're up next.
Go for the. Oh, whoa! What did I just do? I messed up my page. Okay. Reckless attack.
Okay.
That's all I do. Me hit things. Me strong. Nat 20.
Whoa! So that's 12 plus
Uh,
9.
Plus 2 because I'm still raging.
So how much is that total?
That's 23.
23.
You do, 11 damage
11.
with resistance.
Thank you. I'm so bad at
And
math.
then second attack, 19 to hit,
Hits.
13 damage, 6 after resistance.
Okay, she's still up. Not looking great.
I'm gonna call to. Oh wait, no, never mind. I should have done it before.
Actually, as a
I
never
was gonna
mind.
say, can I call to Tira to throw the Sunblade at me? But she's gonna just run here anyway. So never mind.
Start of its turn. Yeah, I was gonna say, damn, Tira's one turn ahead. Sucks. All right. Yep, you're up, Tira.
So what am I seeing in front of me?
You.
Beating the crap out of her.
Yeah, you see Thurkarel and Torhas on the stairs, beating the crap out of this last vampire.
I
Does she
am
look
going to
okay?
still angrily, just while kind of dragging the sun sword against the ground, just like 5, 10, 5, 30. I think that puts me in range to hit her anyway.
Yep.
Yeah.
Well, and like as I come up, I'm just gonna cleave it down in this vampire's direction.
That hits. Damn.
.12 radiant.
Okay. She's still up.
Yep, one more.
That
Doesn't hit.
misses. All right. Well, she was gonna regenerate on her turn, but now that the Sunblade is back, she writhes again and looks away from the blade that Tira walks up with. She's still gonna try to attack you, Torhas. 13 misses. 17 with her claws, so she does 6 slashing. Which is half.
3 damage. Yep.
Okay.
She's no longer slowed, by the way.
Okay. Gizzard, you are up next.
Okay, and she hasn't moved,
Wait, she only
so...
attacked once?
Oops. She's not
No, she
dead.
attacked twice. The first one missed.
Yeah.
Oh, missed. Okay. That's right.
Yeah, it was a 13.
Slow.
Yeah. I'm gonna just try to do another Ray Frost.
Okay.
10. Never mind.
Misses.
That's my turn.
Okay. Thurkrell.
All right, try to dagger her. Natural 1,
Oh my god.
Oof.
and the offhand
Oof.
Oh,
marginally better, but still misses.
marginally better. A 2 instead of a...
Yeah.
15, 20, 25, 30. Yeah, Esmeralda's gonna try to attack. Ooh, hey.
There we go.
Hey.
Champ.
Just like the book.
10, 14.
Book.
Just like the book. She does 14, which hurts this vampire again, and she screams again, but she is still up. Irina is gonna just hold an action, as is Ismark. They're gonna hold their actions, and Torhas, you're up.
Okay, I'm just gonna take my axe, raise it up high. Hopefully this just fucking kills her. Recklessly attack, 18 to hit.
That hits.
That's 9 damage. So 4 after resistance.
She is still up.
Yep. And he's gonna go after hitting from above. He's gonna swing back up from the ground, the normal attack, and miss. That one did more damage.
Okay. Tira, as you all are tired from fighting these resilient vampires, she still remains. What would you like to? Oh my god!
Oh my god. Just kill her.
My god!
Oh my god.
And she's still alive. And she gets her turn. And she, even though she's more cowardly than the rest of them, she feels the dark powers have spared me another life. And she's going to go for you again, Torhas.
Mm-hmm.
Where's my... 8 misses.
Yep.
11 misses.
Yep.
She misses. Gizzard.
I really wish the turn order thing had like the count on it, like how many turns it passed, kind of thing.
That would be helpful. Gizzard, are you able to deliver the final blow?
I hope so, because I've missed like the last 2 turns. Yeah, just another
Oh
Ray
yeah,
of
shit, I
Frost.
forgot. Yeah, since I've been hitting that spawn, she should have had advantage on me.
Oh.
If you want to re-roll those.
Why would she have advantage? Oh, because you're
Because I hit him with reckless attack.
I will take advantage of that.
Also,
Yeah.
you can make more than one attack at advantage each turn.
9 misses. 10 misses. Hooray! All of those miss. All right, so you rolled a 16. That hits.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah.
For 10 points of gold
How
damage.
do you want to do this?
Thank God.
Turn her into a popsicle.
She, once again, as in Gizzard Frost fashion, ices up, and her already cold corpse falls to the ground in extra cold and dies. And you guys are out of combat.
I'm going to make lightsaber noises as I flare up the blade and stab it into it.
Also, Doom, doesn't it say only first attack on
No.
my turn? When you make
Were
your
you-
first attack on your turn, you can decide to attack recklessly. Doing so gives you advantage. It says first attack.
Keep your...
Actually, with that, we'll take a quick break.
It's...
as you guys
Yeah, it
figure that
says
out,
doing-
I'm gonna run to the bathroom.
So if you choose,
Be right
if you choose to attack recklessly,
Oh,
you have advantage on melee attack rolls on this.
that's really
All right, but yeah, let's take a
weirdly worded.
take a break. It's important to read your abilities.
It's just phrased in a strange way. To me,
It is weird a little bit. But
First
it could be-
attack should be the one that's reckless. But yeah, you're right.
Yeah, bathroom break. Be back in 5 minutes.
I guess it's so it doesn't. I guess it's so you don't decide to attack recklessly on the second attack. That's why they have that distinction there.
Minnie,
Minnie is here.
is she our good luck charm or a bad luck charm?
Well, she just jumped on my lap, which
Good luck, charm.
is good luck.
But she's a black cat too, though.
It's only unlucky when she gets sick and starts puking everywhere.
Oh, there she goes. She left.
I'm back.
And
Good luck for
is
who is true.
Yeah.
Whew.
Mhm.
All right, is everybody back?
Don't know if Tubian's here yet.
What? I never left.
Oh, cool.
Didn't hear anything, so.
Oh yeah, no, I've been chilling. It's been a long day.
Okay,
I'm falling asleep.
so you
I-
guys,
Can I ruffle through their pockets?
yes. You.
I'm just gonna go over here and sit down on the ground.
Torhus will join her.
Oh, meet up with
You.
everyone.
Bloody against the pillar, I guess he would lay.
You look. You see that they do have very elegant headdresses, the vampire spawns, but they don't carry anything on them. Escher has some nice rings on his hand. He wears a platinum ring engraved with tiny roses and thorns, and then around his neck he wears a gold ruby pendant. Seem to be very valuable.
I will take both of them and show them to the party.
Okay.
I take a look at the rings and see if they are anything special.
No, they just look very valuable, very fancy, elegant. Nothing magical or anything like that.
Toros would be kind of just gently like pressing against certain different wounds and maybe wrapping bits of cloth around them.
Esmeralda will be doing the same. She took quite a punch, so she sits down for a second and tries to gather her breath again. Ismark and Irina will come up to you guys.
Toros looks to Esmeralda, just like the books.
Yes, just like the books. Ismark looks at you all. So what's the plan? Should we get out of here?
We have a choice.
I'm going to look up to Ismark and be like, do you really think he's going to let us leave?
No,
Toros nods.
he's
We can
not.
always try, though.
Door's right there.
Gizzard will
apparently.
walk towards
Yeah.
the main door.
Do we
Try
want
to
to
open them.
do we want to look for Octavio first?
Esmeralda says, yes, I'm not leaving here until I find him. So if you are to leave, you can leave without me.
Bell's
Do the
not
doors
opening.
open when I... Yeah, do the doors open if I try to open them?
Yep.
The doors just open? I was actually not expecting that.
The door is open. And
But well, the next
Oh,
door
to another
is the
chamber.
question.
Aw-
Yeah,
awesome.
there you go.
Yeah. As I stand up, I'm gonna drink a healing potion and walk to Esmeralda. Like, I'm with you.
okay, you can roll for your potion.
Toros
anyone
will
need
pull-
healing?
oh. Yeah, Toros will nod, but then pull out a potion of quote-unquote healing that he doesn't know is healing or not,
Okay.
and he will open it up, pop open a little cork, and he's gonna take a whiff of it first. Kind of see, like, he's expecting a fresh, like, yes, a healing potion.
Yeah. Roll me a
I'm just gonna say
medicine.
Okay, fair.
Did you want to do something, Tibian?
I could try purify food and drink on it. I don't think that works on potions though, actually.
We don't know it's poison, though.
No, I'm gonna say if you're smelling it and not drinking.
Oh, yeah.
Because we remember we picked up the one that hurt Gizzard before.
Well, this was one. Is this
chamber.
one of the ones from the druids, or the one from
Uh,
the with
this
the
is
mold?
the moldy. Yeah, this is the moldy room.
This concoction looks, smells, and tastes like a potion of healing.
Yep. He looks over to Tara and goes, "Bottoms up," and he's going to drink it. And now I need to roll.
Roll
3d6.
3d6. Yeah. Jeez.
Yeah, that's 14 damage.
And roll a Constitution saving throw.
Yep. DC 13 will be poisoned. My Constitution.
These potions of poison are brutal.
I saved the poison at least.
Okay, you're not poisoned, but you do take some poison damage.
Can I say I don't feel the effects immediately? I'm gonna. It's supposed to taste like a healing potion. Go. And then I'll maybe have stomach aches in the next hour.
Yeah.
Not hour. 20 minutes.
Yeah.
So for now, I'll
you-
be like, that didn't seem to do anything.
Yeah, you realize the effects don't do anything, and then in about 5 minutes or so, Torhas, you're going to begin to have
Yeah.
stomach aches and pains.
Cool.
Gizzard.
I'm gonna ask to go to Taurus. How hurt are you? Or how hurt do you still feel?
Don't feel pretty great. The potion didn't seem to do anything. and he kind of gestures to a bunch of different claw swipes and.
On a scale of 1 to
bites.
71.
no, I
How
wasn't
do you-
gonna go that far. I'm just gonna be like, I'm just gonna shrug my shoulders and be like, okay. I'm just gonna be like, let me know if you need anything. I don't know.
1 to 71, I feel, because I haven't felt the poison yet. I feel 36.
Jeez.
I'm
And
just
it's
gonna
going to
shrug
get
and be
worse.
like, all right, and just look back at Gizzard. Let him do his thing.
Gizzard, as you enter into this room, you see a set of double doors which appear to lead to be an exit from the castle. Overhead in the vaulted foyer that you walk into, 4 statues of dragons glare down, their eyes flickering in torchlight. And that's all you see in this room. And you see another set of double doors.
Okay. I'll kind of yell out, well, is anyone else coming out? Or are we staying here?
I think we're looking for Van Ripton first.
As the moment passes, then Toros will kind of put his hand on his stomach and go, oh, that didn't sit right.
Ismark kind of walks up to you, Gizzard, and looks. The exit. It's right there.
Seems too easy, doesn't it? Can I look and see if I see any, like, pressure plates or anything in the room? In the foyer?
Roll me a perception check. No, you don't see any pressure plates or anything, but it almost looks like the statues are looking at you.
I'll look back at the statues cautiously.
Yeah, they're eyeing you.
And I'm gonna slowly back up and kind of gesture to the statues.
Ismark will also kind of back up. Perhaps we shouldn't.
Well, what's the plan then?
Toros burps.
We could go upstairs. Or we could try going downstairs. Esmeralda, she votes, I say we go downstairs to the crypts, but it's up to you all.
What are our options?
You could go, there's a door here. You guys haven't gone down that way. There's a spiral staircase that seems to lead downstairs. And then you could just go back up, the big staircase. Or you could go out the exit.
Wait, sorry, this staircase has how many, like, does it go left and right? Because we came from a spiral staircase, right?
Yeah. It goes just left.
So where was the spiral staircase coming from? Or is that, were we supposed to come from here?
I think you guys were supposed to come from here. No,
Yeah,
I think
that
that
seems
leads
to-
down, does it? Hold on. Oh, no, does that one lead?
It looks like it goes
No.
up.
It could be both. It could lead up
Yeah, it
and
could be.
down.
Yeah, there's
Yeah.
a split right here.
That one
So
leads down.
This goes down and this one goes up. If you go this way.
This one goes down.
And down and up.
Oh wait, and
Yeah.
up, and up. Yeah, you're right, and
Yeah.
up.
Goes up.
You can see the shadow going this way.
So I think,
this
yeah, technically you guys are right. Gertrude would have led you down this way. So technically, you guys
We
have
don't know what's over
you
here.
guys do not know what is this way.
Well, we did ask her to show us the exit, so maybe
Yeah.
she still
Yeah.
took a little detour first to show us that.
19 up to map 4. Okay. Okay.
Map 7 to map 2 plus 7.
I know. So, yeah,
Minus
so you guys
30.
have lots of options. You could go down the stairs. You could go up this way and explore whatever is up these big fancy stairs. There's another door here. You could go back into the dining hall. You could go to the exit. Whatever you guys want to do.
I'm gonna follow Esmeralda, and whatever she decides, she'd probably be able to find Van Richten the best.
I say we leave. I didn't want to explore the other's creepy castle. I don't want to explore this one.
Toros kind of stands and agrees, but you can't just leave Esmeralda behind.
I'm gonna say, do you really think we'll be able to walk out those doors clean and easy? Strahd has been everywhere we've been.
I
He's
think those
clearly
statu-
many steps
think-
ahead of us.
I think those statues might be alive, like those armors we fought before. But I don't know if that's the only surprise Strahd would have waiting for us.
You're referring to Death House, right?
Yeah.
You fought armor?
Yes.
You guys fought armor in Van Richten's tower also. Or outside of Van Richten's tower with the Kazan magic word.
That's right.
I worked so hard for that, and you took it away from me, Tracy.
I don't even know that anymore.
I needed my emotional support plate mail to fight Strahd.
Oh,
Now I only have my emotional support lightsaber.
So yeah, I would ask Esmeralda, what is your best judgment for where you think Van Richten might be?
Downstairs in the crypts.
Then my vote is we go that way. Find Van
We'll
Richten
have a
and
better
then
chance
try
if
the
he's
door.
with us.
Can I commune with the sword and just kind of? I want to like try to see if I can gain more insight and bond with the sword to be like up or down. Simple question.
That's
8-ball
tough.
sword.
The more so than anything, the sword is actually leading you up. It
Probably wants to just go kill Strahd.
I don't
Yeah.
necessarily know that.
You know.
I also know I've gotten some weird pain from the sword when we were fighting Strahd.
1 sec, I just have to refresh roll 20, but you guys can keep contemplating.
I'm just gonna tell Esmeralda, like, I'm getting feelings from this sword and by the powers of light to go up. I don't know how I feel about this.
Side note to Tracy, how much longer do you think we're going this session? Do we want to contemplate this out of game for a while?
Up to you guys. I am okay to keep playing a bit more.
I'd like to keep going.
At least get to your next encounter, whatever God help you
Okay.
may be that.
God help me.
So I can at least prepare for whatever the next encounter is.
Okay, cool.
And now my music's not working. Feels bad, man.
I think Torhas would agree to go down to get Van Richten.
So I'm just gonna say we have 3 options floated down this table right now. We have up, down, and out.
Yep.
Turkarel, what are your thoughts?
Torhas would loudly belch at this point. Oh, that kind of hurt.
How much do you trust the sword?
Strahd seems to be putting on some false bravado about it, but at the same time,
His minions certainly seem to fear it.
indeed.
So I'm actually going to switch my vote from down to up.
Okay.
I'm always in favor of going towards the light rather than further into darkness.
So 2
Though
for up.
Van Richten might be there. We can always go for him after we see what's up.
Toros would interject and hopefully have Esmeralda's opinion sharing his. We'd be way better off if we have someone with more expertise. If Strahd is up there.
Strahd, as a creature of darkness, I believe, will go towards the darker recesses of his realm. Don't you think?
I guess I wouldn't know.
I'm totally
Toros
talking in
would-
paladin bravado right now. I'm trying to like shore myself up.
Yeah, Torhas would probably be using information from the books. He's gonna look to Esmeralda for assistance in that as well.
I'm gonna say, where would a vampire go?
I don't think Strahd is just any sort of vampire.
I don't know. It is hard to say.
That's why I think we should be as safe as possible.
So we have 2 votes.
2 votes for up.
Down.
2 vote or Gizzard, what's your vote? Down or up?
I think Gizzard's vote was out.
Yeah, he wanted to leave.
Yeah.
So we would need Esmark and Irene.
Um
I will say, whatever we decide, we should all go together. I do not like the idea of separating while
agreed.
dealing with Strahd.
The
Toros
idea
will go where the majority is, but he strongly suggests we should get assistance.
The idea of going down into crypts does not exactly excite me. Crypts do not seem like a place of good omen.
More assistance is outside of the castle.
I'm gonna say, who is there to assist us, Gizzard?
Yeah.
The townsfolk? Anyone?
Do you think the townsfolk would rise up against Strahd? I don't believe they have it in them. We've seen them all throughout the land.
I do not know, but we could try.
Again, you're assuming that Strahd will just let us walk out of here.
With Irina.
And you are assuming Strahd will just let us walk around his castle.
I assume he'll let us walk around here because he can keep an eye on us here easier than having to find us again later.
I'm worried of. He belches. Ow.
He is ancient. He is the land. Is
I'm worried
not
if we were
what
to
they say?
leave, Irina would get trapped here alone. So perhaps we should follow what Irina desires.
I feel we should stick with the sword. If it wants to go up, I vote up.
Tora stands up by his hilt of his axe. Very well. Belches again. Oh God. And he'll head up toward the.
As
The
you belch
staircase.
again, I'm just going to cast Cure Wounds on you since you don't seem to look any better.
Okay.
You get 6.
A little bit goes a long way.
At this point, I'm already I'm low on stuff, but at the same
Mhm.
time, we're all already low, so we have to balance that at this point.
Yeah.
I'm so confused.
Yeah. At least I didn't get poisoned. That would have been really bad.
How does this
Poisoned I can deal with.
Still 3d6 next minute.
Yep.
I would have died probably within 10 minutes. Less.
No, it's just the poison condition, right?
The potion says I take 3d6
Okay,
at the end of each turn until I repeat savings, and then If I say 3 times, it goes 0.
20 feet up to map 4. Oh. Okay. Where does this staircase lead? I am so confused. Oh
Do you
my
want
god.
us to help?
I am
So-
trying to figure out where this big staircase takes you to. It takes you to a landing, and then the landing says
Do I own Curse of Strahd?
the landing K19 up 20 feet to map 4. Okay. K19 up to map 4. But where does it lead? I am so confused. This makes no sense. Okay, I might just you know what? I don't care. I'm going to have it take you where I want it to take you.
Okay.
So
Tracy's just like, Ravenloft is my domain now.
yeah.
This thing
Suck
is
it.
so thrown out the window that might as well keep going.
So, Gizzard, are you willing to
Yeah. What's good
come
doing?
with us upstairs? Because I think you're the main holdout.
I think everyone's heading upstairs except for you, right?
This is a bad idea.
We've had worse.
Torres kind of looks down and says, "I'm in agreement, but we have to protect
Actually,
the
I'm-
arena."
I'm gonna say, when have we had good ideas recently?
I think your handling in Valakai turned out pretty well.
Tracy, do you have a
with the
K19?
saving Baron and
Yeah.
intimate-
Don't worry about it.
This
Honestly,
goes to K19 apparently.
honestly, Ravenloft has a lot of shit that
Mm-hmm.
some of the stuff I don't even want to do
it.
because it's just a lot. So I'm just gonna have it kind of take you guys to where I want it to.
Okay.
Tracy's own version of Ravenloft.
Yeah, because I'm telling you guys, there's just over like 100 rooms in this, and
Ravenloft is like a campaign in and of itself for a lot of people.
yeah, and it's just a lot. So I'm gonna kind of take it where I want it to take you. So you guys go up. So you guys go up the big stairs, and then again, there's this like little alcove area with these 2 stairs that lead up to this big
Oh,
room.
you didn't shift click us yet.
Oh,
Bottom left though.
okay. Oh, you guys aren't the court of the count?
No, we're on the page, but you didn't direct our cameras down. Like the
Oh. Yeah, if you ping, but you hold shift down as the
Shift
DM,
ping.
you can move the player's cameras to where you're pinging.
there you go.
Okay. So you guys all see this room?
Yep.
This is a big map.
Good now. Good now.
Oh lord. Yeah, this map is huge. So you guys all head up and
Oh yeah, this is where it would take you. Sorry, I looked at the map,
Okay.
and it like K19 is like a small landing before
Yes.
these stairs that we. Came.
Yeah, that's what I figured. I'm just trying to think how we get to these big spiral stairs. I have no idea.
I don't know. I closed out of it after.
It's fine. I'll figure it out. I'll get you guys to where I need you to go. All right. So you guys enter into this big room, and one second. Okay. This giant audience hall. A dim light from the courtyard falls into this great hall through the broken glass and iron latticework of a large window in the west wall. This immense room is a place of chilly, brooding darkness. Empty iron scones dot the walls. Hundreds of dust-laden cobwebs drape the hall, hiding the ceiling from view. Directly across from the window stand a set of double doors in the east wall. Farther south, a single door also leads from the east wall. Staircases at both ends of the north wall lead down where you guys came from. As at the far southern end of the hall, a large wooden throne stands atop a marble dais. A high backed throne faces south, away from most of the room.
And there's cobwebs everywhere. like
Yes. And this is a giant room. Echo. You can hear yourself
And-
echo as you walk in.
I'm assuming you meant sconce and not scones, unless there are pastries on the wall.
I'm totally doing on Game of Stones, right? The iron scone.
Gizzard just heard the word scone and he got so excited. Scone? Yeah, sconces is what I meant. I'm sorry.
Well, you all lead the way.
Toros would burp. And kind of just reverbs.
Are you all right? And Esmeralda will... Oh, there's two Esmeraldas. Esmeralda will speak up. Are you all right? She looks to Torhas, who has been burping incessantly.
That one was a bit quieter. I'm feeling a little bit better. I think that potion wasn't very good.
Oh, well. Perhaps be careful with that then.
Yeah, he pulls out the other one. It's like, do you think you could do anything with it? Or he motions to Tira as well. Or you, perhaps?
I'm like, I could, but I'd rather not waste time on possibly bad potions.
Hmm.
My powers have limits, unfortunately.
He
Calm
nods.
is not as helpful as he could be here.
No, you can do anything.
Paladin's slow descent into madness.
Well, where does the sword tell us to go now?
It's sword's just, again, sword doesn't tell me things. It's just giving me feelings to go up.
Yeah, it continues to tell you up as you're even up on this level.
I'm gonna
So
just
does the
look
second
up.
staircase over here go? Does the staircase go up?
Goes down.
Oh, that goes down. Okay.
I'm just gonna look up and like, what do I see if I just look up straight?
Where are you going, Tira?
No, I'm just looking. Oh, my token is not on here.
Yeah, you guys just kind of look at this magnificent room, a stained glass window here from the courtyard. A couple of doors. There's a door here. There's a door here. There's a dais here with the throne.
Is it facing away from us?
It's facing away, yes.
Does the throne
What's
look
it
like?
looking at?
You're not sure.
Does the throne look like it has any like gems and embedded in it or anything?
Let me see. Roll me a perception check.
13.
You do, actually, as you're looking at the throne with all the dust and cobwebs on it, you do see, not on the actual, as you're looking at the throne, you see something in front of it, what it's looking at. Let me just double check where exactly this is. Yeah, you notice the throne, because it's looking at a wall, seems weird. It looks like there's some sort of nick in the wall here, like a secret door.
I'd like to try to look for if there's any mechanism to try to open that secret
Yeah,
door.
with your 6 or with your 13, yeah, you're able to just kind of like press the nick in the wall and it does open and reveal a large hallway here with a spiral staircase here,
Jesus, this is huge.
and yeah, more hallway here. Oops.
And does that spiral staircase go up or down?
It goes
So just confirming, this chair is 10 feet wide. The throne.
I think.
That's huge.
Technically, it's 5. Looks larger than it is.
Yeah, it might be bigger
Yeah,
than it
the side.
is. Yeah.
Because like
Uh,
if you were to fit it into one box, it's square, but it's like kind of
Yeah.
spanned across like way it's center.
Oh yeah.
It's
Like, it looks like there's like holders and stuff at the top of it.
yeah. The staircase goes up.
Holy shit.
So
that's
I
huge.
kind of whispered to everyone, "There's a staircase going up."
Well, you whisper, but they're super far away right now, as everybody is kind of like
I'm
examining.
just gonna be like sauntering
Yeah.
up, looking
Yeah.
at stained glass and stuff.
I'd be doing the same.
So I'd kind of at least go tell somebody, and I'd
Okay.
whisper, "There's a staircase going up in the hallway beyond."
All right, I will follow Thurkarel and kind of mention that found a staircase. Go
Okay.
up.
The rest of the group will follow you guys. Unless anybody wants to look in any of the other rooms.
Nope. I'm just following basically where the sword and everyone's guiding.
I'll kind of veer around. Hey,
I'm
I
just gonna
moved.
point
Oh.
out to people and be like, "Oh, sorry, go ahead." Sorry.
I'll kind of like veer towards the stained glass window and see if I can see anything outside of the stained glass window.
You do. Do I have it uploaded here? No. One moment. Where is it?
I'll kind of say quietly to myself as I look past it. I could break the window and float down to safety.
Feels bad, man.
He's just thinking to himself, "I am 8. Free."
Where's my image asset? I need it.
I
I
had
thought
so
I-
much trouble finding certain things
Yeah.
yesterday.
Oh. Hold on. I swear I saved this.
All right, Strahd's messing with you too.
Yeah, don't you love spending hours putting stuff together and then you get to the actual run and you're like, wait, where to go?
Oh my god, it's so annoying. Like, this really is annoying. First, I'm so annoyed I didn't have that Strahd token. And now I don't have this image of the courtyard. Alright, well, Gizzard, you look out and you see a vast land. You see the front of the castle, but it's high up on a mountain. You guys are way up. And you could even look, if you look really closely, you can see the village of Barovia as this castle kind of overlooks the village. And there's just miles upon miles of land out there, mountains, fields, grassy valleys. You have a view of everything. And yeah, you just see kind of the courtyard in front of you. Of the front of the castle.
Okay. Yeah. Again, just whisper under my breath.
Okay. All right. So the rest of you guys follow Thurkarel.
I'm gonna ask before we go through here. Do we want to embrace that we are here and look around, or do we want to move as quickly?
Toros, just, I'm following you in the blade. Sorry, I was really thirsty.
Say again?
He's just following you.
Oh no, I heard Taurus. Someone else say something.
No, I said I was thirsty. I had to get a drink.
Okay.
You mean, do we want to check out these doors to the side, or is
Yeah,
that
effectively,
hallway?
I'm just gonna say, do we want to approach this as get to the top as quickly as possible, or do we want to look around and see if there's anything here we might be able to use to our advantage? So that's unlikely that Strahd would them.
I mean, there could be things that we could find useful, but there could also be dangers.
I believe Gizzard wants out. That's a vote for getting out quickly. So if that's the case, I'm okay with moving towards the staircase and going up.
Okay. So, you guys continue and head towards the staircase. Oops, sorry, I moved Gizzard. Sorry, Gizzard.
All good.
And
I'm definitely like lazing behind everybody else. I'm definitely taking my.
And you guys head up the stairs. As you do, roll me a d20.
Just one person or
One person, roll me a d20.
10?
As you guys are heading towards these giant stairs, you see
Grim Reaper, and he kills all of them.
See Gareth.
Oh God.
you see 9 crawling claws. Your favorite little annoying enemy crawling down the stairs.
Nice.
I am not gonna have you roll initiative. Just everybody.
Go for like an attack roll or something.
Everybody make an attack roll. In case you forgot what they look like, there they are.
Hey, net one.
Nice. So, so everybody, yeah, everybody gets a hit on these. Gizzard, you are able to attack 2. So that's 4. Okay. So you guys take out 5 of 9. So 4 remain. So 4 are going to attack you. Does anybody have AC? The highest it rolled was a 21. 21 and does anybody and a 16? It's actually gonna attack you, Thurkarel, with 2 slashing, and then Irina for 5 slashing. So let me just make a note.
Okay, the 21 would hit, 16 would not.
Okay. So it's gonna hit Irina, one of them. I'm gonna put a 5 here. I'm just gonna put a note there that she took damage, and I can put it in later. Okay.
And could I use Uncanny Dodge to half the damage?
Yes. So you could take the 1 damage, I guess.
Okay.
And then, all right. So you guys can all attack again. Okay. Okay, yes, hits.
Sorry, I was doing something.
Okay, yeah, you guys all take out, the remainder of the 9 crawling claws, and they all die, as you guys are proceeding up the stairs.
Thank God.
Yes. All right.
Hate
So,
those things.
they are rather annoying. To map 5 as we ascend. Oh.
Did it
Oh.
say at the right place?
I'm assuming, yeah, not there. Somewhere
No.
else
It's
up here.
somewhere else on, yeah,
You guys
same page.
end up here. Yep.
Or wait, actually, I think this continues to lead up, right?
It does continue to go up.
Oh, we come from this way. What the?
It came from the direction that I'm at. Maybe
Or-
it was this direction.
Or
No,
you
it's
can
the
continue-
shadows. No, the shadows are going down this way. And we're going up. So we'd go up like this way. It's rotating. See, the shadows are pointed. And we're going up. So go this way.
It does continue to go up.
Somehow
or-
it goes up.
Or you could continue in here if you want.
What does the sword say?
Swords just keep saying up. I think the sword wants to go to the top.
Up
I'm
we
assuming
go.
I'm accurate on that one, Tracy, right?
Yes. The only thing is, well, actually, the sword, it tells you to go up. But this is not the way.
I'm just gonna say sword is saying to go up, but saying we're wrong, right? That's all
And
I
maybe
know.
we need to find another staircase.
We might just have to walk and look around on this level.
So I'd like to. Oops. Where am I going?
So is the sword just making like lightsaber boop noises like R2 to me now?
It more like gives you like you sense it when you concentrate.
Can I check this door for traps?
Yes. 35. Where are we? You don't see any traps on the door. It just opens. And as you open the door, a door of delicately engraved steel stands at the west end of the short, dark hallway. Intricate details stand out clearly on the door's surface. The door seems to shine with a light of its own, untouched by time. Flanking the door are two alcoves in the shadow. A dark, vaguely man-shaped figure stands in each alcove.
Can you describe what a vague man-like figure is?
The steel door is engraved with images of a human king in armor, astride a horse, a majestic range of mountains and shooting stars in the background. Tiny figures of people and wolves frame this image.
Do the lands look even remotely like Barovia?
They do.
Can I spend some time examining this? I know if I can get some history out of it, maybe. Tend to have a lot of accuracy in them. In symbolic ways, so to speak.
Roll a history check.
Ooh.
Okay. Based on some of the things Strahd described in his tellings, that this is some time of his past, of his journey through war and fighting and conquering.
Alright, I'm gonna move on, but I want to kind of try to see if I can keep an eye out for more things like this.
Okay. As you guys enter into this room, into this next room here, dust assaults your lungs. A sweet yet pungent smell of decay fills this room, in the center of which stands a long oak table. A blanket of dust covers the tabletop and its fine china and silverware. In the center of the table, a large tiered cake leans heavily to one side. The once white frosting has turned green with age. Cobwebs hang like dusty lace down every side of the cake. A single doll figure of a well-dressed woman adorns the crest of the cake. Suspended above is a web-shrouded chandelier of forged iron. An arched window in the south wall is draped with heavy curtains. Resting in a wooden stand by the window is a dusty lute, and standing quietly in the southwest corner is a tall harp shrouded in cobwebs.
Hey, Gizzard, is this some of the cake you wanted?
I'll go up to it and sniff it.
Yeah,
That looks like it's worse than the potions.
yeah, it smells rancid. This cake to you, Gizzard, seems like it's like decades old, centuries old even.
No, not this cake.
Where are the doors in this room?
There is a door here, and then there are drapes down here. Oh, and there's a
Isn't there
door
one
up
to the
here.
north?
Yeah.
Yeah.
The blood red drapes.
Yes. Thurkarel, what's your passive perception?
Sorry, where did I say that? 16.
As you're looking, just kind of glancing through the room a bit, you notice a figurine on the floor. The figurine of a groom sitting on the floor.
So looking at does the groom look like Strahd, and does the bride on the cake look like Tatiana?
It does kind of look like Strahd, yeah.
And does the bride look kind of like Tatiana?
Yes, and the bride looks like Tatiana.
I think I'll leave them be.
Okay.
I'm just trying to remember the telling of the story from the poem. I feel like this doesn't jive. The cake doesn't jive with it.
Well, I guess it could be, rather than Strahd, it could be his brother as the groom.
Hey, Thurkarel, get an inspiration point because you are on point.
Because I imagine brothers would look somewhat similar.
Yep. Thurkarel picks up on that very quickly.
We
Feel like, I'm going to shine the sword on the cake
Okay.
and concentrate on it because I feel like I might know what this sword is.
You're shining the sword near
Just
the
the
cake.
sunlight from the sword on the cake. And I'm going to ask the sword, is like, was this for you?
The sword gives you a feeling. Yes, it answers you. Yes, this was for me.
Interesting.
What was Strahd's brother's name?
Sergey.
I'm just gonna be like, I'm just gonna tell the party I know what this sword is. This sword is somehow has the embodiment of Sergey in it. That's how it's guiding us.
Give yourself an inspiration point, Tira, for figuring that out.
I was like, that's really interesting.
Very good job, guys.
Taurus is gonna be like, what?
I will at this point pick up Sergey's doll and put it next to the Tatiana doll.
Okay. As you do that, billowing drapes draw your eye to the window, which has been broken outward. Ksh! Scattered about the floor are chunks of the moldy cake, as if something had burst out of it. As you do this, you hear a voice of Strahd. No! She is mine.
Oh, someone's jealous.
And yes,
We touch a nerve?
yes. As you guys, there is a corporeal form that bursts out of the cake. The symbol of Sergey and Tatiana's love. And an invisible stalker appears.
Wait,
This is
Well,
the
it doesn't appear.
We can't see it if it's invisible.
well, a visage of this thing appears. And okay, we'll stop here as you guys roll for initiative. as I
Pull
have
up
to
the
figure out.
turn order
I have to fill out.
before we do.
Yeah, figure out the stats of this thing.
Yeah, which if you click on your token, guys, by the way, before you roll, it'll automatically add it to the.
Oh.
Sorry, I didn't do that.
That's okay. Because these are all here anyway, which is really annoying.
Sabine, do you remember whenever you fought an invisible stalker in my game?
Yeah, no, I'm not happy about this right now.
I remember this thing, like, really, when we fought it, it was not... It almost killed me.
Yeah, I have spells meant to fight invisible things because of trauma, the one that Doom put. Out.
Yeah,
But I don't have the slots for it right now because we haven't had a rest since like 4 fights.
It wasn't even trying to kill you guys. It was just trying to take an item from you, and you didn't want to give. Yeah.
And
Wowzer refused to let it go.
its rage, it rages at Thurkarel. Thurkarel, you put the groom in its place, right?
Yes, I did.
Yeah.
So Thurkarel and Tira are the two that it's gonna put its rage at. And yeah, we'll stop there, and you guys will have to see what happens next week.
Who dies next week?
So,
Tune in next
Yeah,
time.
you guys have
Random
not.
level up for fighting all the vampire spawn?
You know, I'm actually thinking, when's the last time you guys leveled up?
it wasn't. It wasn't that long
2
ago.
sessions ago, right?
Yeah,
Yeah.
Three sessions ago?
you leveled up. It was
Oh, we
Wizard of the Wines, but you did fight Baba
Yeah.
Lysaga and the vampire
spawns.
spawns. So that's actually that is
I was joking, but that seems
no
seems
that
cool.
yeah, like that's actually pretty. The Baba Lysaga was a big milestone. And fighting Escher was also pretty big.
I mean, just making it to the castle is kind of a milestone.
Yeah, I'm gonna go ahead and say you guys level up because this could be endgame
Yeah.
stuff here. So, but you don't get a long rest. But you do
Well, yeah,
level up.
but-
Yeah, just yeah.
So, do I get like my spell slots? I know I ask this every single time, but do I
You
get
get
the, new
the ones
spell
for
slots?
the new level. I think.
Correct.
Okay, I just always want to double check that.
Yeah.
Okay, because that means though that I get
Tracy's
4th
one.
level spell slots.
But you
Yeah.
only start with one, don't you?
Well, yeah, but still, a single 4th level spell slot is still a big deal.
So
Yeah.
That's a solid copy.
And I get evasion and another die on the sneak attack.
Oh no, evasion! No. Oh god.
I get a aura of devotion, by the way.
Oh god. God help us all. Yeah, Strahd's gonna kill you all.
Oh yeah, I know. We're all gonna die. But, you know what? At least
Oh,
give him a
it's
good
gonna
fight.
be cool.
He's been bored, right?
Yeah.
Now that we're level 7, I'm actually feeling slightly about being in here.
Oh no, we're still fucked because we're not gonna get a rest. Like it's just not gonna happen.
Yeah.
I
Technically,
mean, I've been saving a lot of my resources.
I still have a decent amount of resources for considering what we fought to get to this point. I'm actually surprised at how much I have left.
Ravenloft, technically, you're supposed to have an encounter every 10 minutes, which is just insane to me. And I feel like there's enough things to fight in just about every room that I'm gonna only have encounters like if you're in a empty hallway or something. Like it's very much like there's a lot of stuff. Like, man, yeah, Ravenloft is a very unforgiving place. So yeah. Yeah, but you guys killed 4 vampire spawn, which was pretty impressive, and nobody was downed or anything. So clearly, you guys are a big threat.
But now, which 4th level spell do I take?
Yes.
The 2 that I kind of like have pre-planned out to have, like, if we manage to make it all the way to level 10, I planned out my character to 10. The 2 that I picked to have would be either Greater Invisibility or Wall of Fire.
Oh, wow.
Mm.
Yeah, 4th level spells.
Damn.
I'm not sure which one I want to take.
Whew. Man, Well, thanks everybody in the stream who watched. Thank you, Chris Hansen, by the way, for all of the sub gifts. That was a very pleasant gift during the Curse of Strahd adventures in Castle Ravenloft. But this is, Castle Ravenloft is very overwhelming, but really cool. Like, this is actually, when I was preparing today and going through everything, I was like, wow, like there's so much cool lore and so much cool stuff, and it's very exciting. So I actually really enjoy this part of running Curse of Strahd more than I thought I would, because at first I was dreading doing Ravenloft, but after I just kind of sat down and read a lot of it, I was like, no, actually this is pretty cool. So yeah, thanks everybody. Yeah, it is a huge castle with a lot of stuff, yeah. But with that, I'm gonna go ahead and call it a night on the stream. Thanks, Archon. Thanks for the bits. We'll be back next week, next Sunday. And yeah, hope you guys all have a good week. I probably will be streaming at some point this week, get back into the streaming grind, and I have a few other shows that I'm doing during the week. But yeah. Thanks, everybody.
When is the Pathfinder thing on Wednesday? I do want to watch that if I'm still live.
It's at 6 PST, so
All
9
right.
for
That's
you.
That's not too bad.
Yeah. Yeah.
Watchable.
So, yeah. I'll see you guys, or see you, chat. Till next time. Bye.
Bye, chat.
Bye, chat.